Well, I mean, no, it was a good call. We blocked the guy in the back. Now, the one play that they blew dead, he was not down. He rolled over, put his hand, put his palm down, and his knees never hit the ground, and he took off, and that's another touchdown. I mean, but again, that's going to happen. That didn't have an outcome on whether we won or lost, but it is a momentum swing. But the deal with that game was just our inconsistency on offense.
Well, I know you were worried going into the game, like you said, about your defense, but you hold Harrison to 26 points, and that's got to be a
well, plus. And really, the second touchdown they got in the first half was pretty much our fault. On offense, we get the ball back with a couple of minutes, we don't move it, and we punt to them, they get a big punt return.
Magnolia Panthers this week taking on the Crossett Eagles. Crossett took on Osceola last week, 33-28. Crossett a winner over Osceola last week in their first game. Traditionally, we always play Crossett early in the year, and they're a Class 4A school, but they've got some talent on this school.
Oh, they are loaded with talent. I think they're ranked 3 or 4 in Class 4A right now. Got an outstanding quarterback and a group of receivers. Probably as good, if not better than anybody we'll see all year long, skill-wise. That quarterback, the Tyreek Jones, he's a nightmare. I mean, he's scary athletic. He's got a great arm. He can run. They love to run the Q counter with him and everything. And he's a big kid. You know, I think he's 6 foot tall, but 180, 185 pounds. But he's big. I mean, he can hurt you.
I was looking at their offensive line. He's got some pretty good blockers
He
out
does.
there.
He does. I mean,
some big bodies anyway.
They're a very good football team. They're going to put up a lot of points. They got a big offensive line in front of him. It'll be a tough matchup.
How's their running back?
He's good. He's a good complement to the quarterback. I mean, he's not the. He's not some of the running backs that we see in our conference. But he's a very good running back. They got two big receivers they like to throw to. Their seniors are a pretty good group. They've had a lot of success with that senior group they've had, and they rely heavily on their seniors.
I don't see a whole lot of there are a few sophomores over on the defensive side, but not too many on the offense.
Yeah, I think they're just a little bit. They're totally opposite of Harrison. Harrison was really good on defense, and had a lot of new faces on offense. This bunch has almost everybody back on offense, and a couple of new faces on defense. But I tell you what, you watch them though; they have athletes everywhere. There's not a soft spot or a slow spot on their defensive line or in their secondary, the linebackers, and they're going to play a 3-3 stack look at you, and they're going to come get you.
Last year was a defensive battle, a 16-6 score. Of course, doesn't matter as long as you score one more point. Right?
Yeah, we're just looking for one more point.
Yeah. So you expect you expect them to be pretty good defensively.
Oh yeah. They're going to pin their ears back and come get you. Hopefully, we've got all our mistakes out of our system week 1 and get back on track. And but we're going to have to go right at them. This is a bunch you're not going to outrun. You're not going to out-athlete or outrun Crossett, and they have great athletes and a lot of speed, and so you're going to have to, and the way you counter speed is you just go right at it, hit them in the mouth, and that's what we're planning on doing.
All right, got the Crossett Eagles this week, visiting with Coach Mark King back after this.
The J-Row Photo Senior Experience is like no other. Come join me for your entire senior year as we have unique group shoots, unmatched solo sessions, and look, when I tell you it's throughout the whole year, it is all year long. I want to give a quick shout out to our current J-Row Photo 2022 model crew. We have some unbelievable shoots planned throughout the year. Trust me, there's way more to come. And as you can see, the 2022 team is off to a great start. 2022 seniors, there's still room for more. Who's next? We're already booking for J-Row Photo 2023. So follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at J-Row Photo and shoot me a message for more info. Sports teams, if you need something to set you apart from the rest, holler at me. I have a team and individual program that will make your team look amazing. Holler at me if I can do anything to help.
The Magnolia Panthers are on the air. Brought to you by People's Bank, Jennifer's, Southern Caregivers, Domino's, Shelter Insurance Agent Gary Donfera, Wilson Bearden Pharmacy, Magnolia Regional Medical Center, The Corner Clubhouse, Bo Moses Trucking, Columbia County Ambulance Service, Farmers Bank and Trust, Subway, Bridget's on the Square, Health Quest Therapy, Offenhauser Insurance, Doctors Davis and Chambliss, McDonald's, Prince Pharmacy, Magnolia Glass and Mirror, Wentworth Place, Tequaria Tlaxcala, Spittler Tire and Auto, Vodcall Bank, Pizza Hut, At Your Service, Farm Bureau Insurance, Southern Medical Group, Jimmy John's, your local Edward Jones Investment Representatives, Rocket Fast Car Wash, Magnolia Travel Center, your Magnolia Coca-Cola Dr. Pepper Bottling Company, Dairy Queen, and Jim Golden Ford Lincoln. Stay tuned for the Magnolia Panthers right here.
Their seniors are a pretty good group. They've had a lot of success with that senior group they've had, and they rely heavily on their seniors.
I don't say, I don't see a whole lot of there are a few sophomores over on the defensive side, but not too many on the offense. Huh?
Yeah, I think they're just a little bit. They're totally opposite of Harrison. Harrison was really good on defense, and had a lot of new faces on offense. This bunch has almost everybody back on offense and a couple of new faces on defense there. But I tell you what, you watch them though, they have athletes everywhere. There's not a soft spot or a slow spot on their defensive line or in their secondary, the linebackers, and they're going to play a 3-3 stack look at you, and they're going to come get you.
Last year was a defensive battle, a 16-6 score. Of course, doesn't matter as long as you score one more point. Right?
Yeah, we're just looking for one more point.
Yeah. So you expect you expect them to be pretty good defensively.
Oh yeah. They're going to pin their ears back and come get you. Hopefully, we've got all our mistakes out of our system week one and get back on track. And but we're going to have to go right at them. This is a bunch you're not going to outrun. You're not going to out-athlete or outrun Crossett, and they have great athletes and a lot of speed, and so you're going to have to, and the way you counter speed is you just go right at it, hit them in the mouth, and that's what we're planning on doing.
All right, got the Crossett Eagles this week, visiting with Coach Mark King back after this.
Hey friends, Lucas Cheatham here. It's summertime and that means it's time for fun in the sun. Don't let pain stop your fun. Let Health Quest Therapy be there for you. My mom, Christy, and her team at Health Quest Therapy provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy and will have you ready for those summer activities. Visit healthquesttherapy.net or call today at 870-234-2255. Health Quest Therapy, 1515 East Main in Magnolia. And remember, sun's out, guns out.
Offenhauser and Company Insurance has been an integral part of South Arkansas for over 138 years by providing quality insurance coverage including home, auto, business, health, and specialty insurance from the finest carriers with an in-house claims department and the very best of service. Offenhauser is proud to help sponsor Magnolia Panthers sports. Offenhauser and Company Insurance. Offices in Texarkana, Atlanta, Mount Pleasant, San Antonio, and Austin, Texas. Your insurance leader since 1882.
Doctors Chambliss and Davis and Lynn Wilkerson have made adjustments to keep you safe and still give the best care possible with the transition to phone and telemedicine visits. All routine visits such as follow-ups, medication refills, or wellness and general checkups will be seen 8:30 to 11 a.m. All sick visits from 1 to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 12 to 2 on Fridays. If you have fever, please call the medical staff to tell them you're there, then stay in your car till they call you. Find more information on Facebook. Doctors Chambliss and Davis and Lynn Wilkerson, thank you for your cooperation.
Ever wonder what life would be like without frozen drinks and slushies from McDonald's? Actually, let's not go there. It's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink.
Get a medium frozen Coca-Cola or Fanta for $1.69. Goes great with a fresh beef quarter pounder with cheese or crispy chicken sandwich. At participating McDonald's for a limited time. Fresh beef available at most restaurants in contiguous U.S. Not available in Alaska, Hawaii, and U.S. territories.
Become one of the many satisfied patients who use Prince Pharmacy in Magnolia. Refilling your prescriptions is easy with Prince Pharmacy's new mobile app. You can also refill or transfer prescriptions on their new website, PrincePharmacyRx.com. Prince Pharmacy still has their 24-hour refill line, too. Call 234-7292 anytime. Prince Pharmacy also has a convenient drive-thru and free delivery in the Magnolia city limits. See how they make a difference at Prince Pharmacy in the Southern Medical Group Clinic at 211 East Stadium in Magnolia. Welcome back to Panther Stadium at Magnolia High School as the Panthers getting ready to take on the Crossett Eagles here tonight. Crossett Crossett was a winner last week. It was Panthers that fell last week, unfortunately. Magnolia Panthers in their game last week that was played at Searcy as they took on Harrison. Harrison was the winner in that game, 26-7. Meanwhile, the Crossett Eagles took on Osceola. They played at Crossett last week. Crossett a 33-28 winner over Osceola. You know what the mascot is of Osceola?
I used to know that, and I can't think of it off the top of my head.
I know Osceola has produced some good products because the running back for the SAU Mule Riders last night at Alva, Oklahoma, in his first game as a Mule Rider, ran for 168 yards and a touchdown. So he played a monstrous game for Southern Arkansas last night. So I'm glad to hear
it's an Indian it's an Indian mascot. And I'll think of it here in just a minute.
All right. The Panthers again getting ready to take on this will be the second game of the season. And I'll tell you what, Sam Austin is he's a little loud, isn't he? Sam Austin.
He's what?
A little loud.
Oh yes.
I do not. I'm going to try to pick up the national anthem here. We'll see what we can do here if we can pick up the national anthem from down there. School Panther marching band with our national anthem tonight. I heard one sour note in there. I think it was Sam Trout. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, if it was Sam Trout, they got problems because he's the band the drum major. So,
so he's not actually.
If he made a bad note, that could be a problem.
I got it. I am going to give you an assignment though. Your assignment, should you choose to accept it, this will be like Mission Impossible. Find out why they play to the empty section of the stands that they leave, and then they turn around and play the national anthem to that section of the band rather than getting out where everybody can hear.
I really believe it's
I've always wondered
tradition.
That. And it's always been that way. But I don't understand why.
I think they're just doing what's always been done.
To me, it doesn't make sense. To me, get out there where we can all hear you and see you and all that. But,
I want to tell you, they have a new band director, Chris Sanders, and he happens to be my next door neighbor.
Well, you have a chat with him. So that's your mission.
I've already requested a song that I want them to play this year, and I will ask him about that as well. Right. But I want to say a special shout out to Chris. I locked myself out of my house last week, and Chris Sanders, after working at the school until about 8:30 or 9 for the grand opening, he helped me for about 2 hours that night. Find a locksmith and made sure I got in my house.
I thought you were going to say he helped you bust in. Well, so we know that if anybody's missing anything at their house, that maybe we need to look at the band director.
No. He was I don't know. Super nice guy, and I'm glad to have him for a neighbor and glad to have him for the band director.
The Magnolia typically, and thanks to Mike McNeil for the information on this, going back to 2004, I think is as far as they go on Max Preps, but Magnolia 13-4 against the Crossett Eagles since 2004. Magnolia has won the last 5 meetings between these two schools, lost in 2015. Back in the old days, you would play Crossett, and we've had some games where Crossett has just wore Magnolia out. They had super athletes. They'd just wear you out in the first half, and then they'd start cramping up the second half. Magnolia would come back and win the football game. And I can't tell you how many times you used to see that. Now, they've had 2 or 3 coaching changes since those days, so we'll see how that goes. It all comes down to conditioning, and apparently they weren't very well conditioned in some of those games. But they are now. We know, because they, like I said, they are one of the top teams in Class 4A.
And I hate to cheat, but I looked up Osceola's mascot. It's Seminoles.
Seminoles.
It is the Seminoles.
I should have known that too, yeah.
I was thinking it was Indian, but I didn't think it was Seminoles. I was afraid I was getting that confused with Florida State. But, you talked about Crossett last week. I tell you what, that's a team we need to keep an eye on. You mentioned they beat Osceola, ran for 314 yards last week. That's very impressive. And their quarterback tonight, he looks like he's very athletic. He rushed for 102 yards and 2 touchdowns and threw for 102, then ran for 144. So pretty good dual threat quarterback.
Absolutely. So it's the Panthers getting ready to take on the Crossett Eagles tonight here at Panther Stadium. We've got a good crowd out here, but we still got room for you folks. Feel free to come on out and enjoy the action here tonight, and hopefully root us on to a Panther win. Got a pretty good little showing over on the visitor side as well for the Crossett Eagles this evening. We'll take a break and come back with more on our Farmers Bank and Trust pregame show. And again, welcome to our Farmers Bank and Trust pregame show. From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. Find a Farmers Bank and Trust location near you at myfarmers.bank. And we'll take a break and be right back. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Fix the important things with Magnolia Glass & Mirror. Established in 1966, Magnolia Glass & Mirror is a local business offering you the best service. Services include residential and commercial windows, doors, mirrors, awnings, storm doors, shower enclosures, and storefronts. Need a bathroom upgrade? How about a carport or patio damage repair? Maybe a new garage door? Call Magnolia Glass & Mirror today, 870-234-4450, or stop by 211 El Dorado Road in Magnolia. Magnolia Glass & Mirror, helping you fix the important things.
The Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place is excited to announce that they're now open for in-house visitation using the guidelines of the Arkansas Department of Health and CMS. Wentworth had an excellent vaccination rate for staff and elders, and all new admissions and new staff are eligible to take the vaccination. Wentworth would ask you to please call ahead of time to schedule your visitation appointments. The phone number 870-234-1361. We're looking forward to our elders and their families regaining this quality time together at the Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place.
The Taqueria Tlaxcala shop is offering Magnolia the best of both worlds with a fresh meat market and an authentic Mexican restaurant. Taqueria Tlaxcala offers you fresh meat to put on the grill. They also offer a variety of Mexican-style tacos, from delicious appetizers and mouth-watering enchiladas to Tlaxcala rice, homemade tamales, and quesadillas. Come experience authentic Mexican cuisine at Taqueria Tlaxcala, 117 East Main, across from Warnick Furniture.
Is there one place I can go for all my car, truck, and SUV needs? One place for all kinds of repairs, tune-ups, alignments, brakes, mufflers, oil changes, tires, etc., etc.? Well, yes, there is. Spittler Tire and Auto. You've been trusting Spittler Tire and Auto for 15, 16 years now, and they're still working hard for you. Call to set up an appointment to get your ride into one of their 10 service bays, and it'll be back to peak performance in no time. Spittler Tire and Auto in the Dairy Queen Shopping Center, 521 East Main in Magnolia.
Big day of closet organizing, toddler yoga, scavenger hunts, jigsaw puzzlings, and sledding down the stairs? Get Pizza Hut's Big Dinner Box. 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas, 5 breadsticks, and your choice of pasta or wings. Sealed for your safety, all in one box. Choose contactless delivery or new curbside pickup at pizzahut.com. The Big Dinner Box. From our hut to yours. Ask for contactless and curbside. Availability of contactless curbside delivery areas, charges, and minimums vary. Delivery charge not tip.
MC Waldo, Magnolia, Columbia County.
You may not be thinking much about retirement, but it's never too soon to start preparing. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor. Ethan Young, Mark Woods, Steve Hardy, or Laura Kroll. Edward Jones, member SIPC. about ready for the coin toss here this evening at Panther Stadium, Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium, or Panther Stadium at Don Hubbard Field. However you say that. It's Don Hubbard Field, it's Panther Stadium, and we're very proud of both of those.
That's exactly right. Yeah, nice field. I know everyone loves the artificial turf. I'm old school, Dan. I love the grass. I'm glad Magnolia still has the grass field.
As long as, and I mean, I know it's more work to get out there and have to paint it every week, and of course, if you get a wet field, it tears it up. But boy, yeah, it looks great. It looks
great. It to me so much better than the artificial turf. And I think one of these days, in a few years, you're going to see everyone go back the other way. We want these nice grass fields, and Magnolia already be there, so that'll work.
Bug Carey and D-Ray, Darrell and Williams, the captains for the Panthers. I can see Chase Golden, I think, over there for Crossett in between Bug and D-Ray. Looks like he's the only one over there. The rest of the captains are standing back. You're only allowed just a few out there at the middle. So they're having the conversation, getting ready for the coin toss. Showing them the coin right now. This is a coin, gentlemen. Normally you want green, but this is a coin. The coin toss. It looks like it's won by Crossett. Now looking to Magnolia, see which way they want to go. So it's going to be Crossett. They have won the toss. Crossett says, give us the football. So the Magnolia Panthers will be kicking off to the Crossett Eagles. Crossett will be going north here in this first half or first quarter, and the Panthers vice versa. Now the captains will head back, and they'll come through the tunnel, and we'll be ready for some football here tonight at Panther Stadium. So let's take one quick final break on our Farmers Bank and Trust pregame show, and we'll come back with the kickoff. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
This week's At Your Service featured item is a bottle of Extraction Carpet Cleaner. Extraction is highly concentrated for economical but effective use in all types of water extraction carpet cleaning equipment. Extraction has a mild pH and is low foaming. At Your Service Environmental Solutions, 1506 North Vine in Magnolia. For more details, visit atyourservicestore.com or come in and see us. At Your Service Environmental Solutions, we know the value of clean.
What's better than a helping hand? How about one you can actually shake? At Farm Bureau Insurance, that's exactly what you get. There's a local agent like me in every county, and we're passionate about helping our local communities thrive. For me, it's more than a job. It's a calling. I'm Stephen Zorsch. Call me at 234-1966 for an auto, home, or life insurance quote, and learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. That's Stephen Zorsch at 234-1966.
Southern Medical Group has expanded its family and is pleased to announce that Dr. Chase Helm has joined their practice. Dr. Helm recently graduated from UAMS and specialized in family practice. Dr. Helm will be seeing patients in all age groups. Southern Medical Group will be accepting new patients. Please call 870-234-5995 to make your appointment. Southern Medical Group, our family taking care of yours. Visit smgarkansas.com. It's 2021, and let's be honest, you deserve the best. Jimmy John's in Magnolia makes freaky fast, freaky fresh sandwiches near you using only the freshest ingredients. Stop by and order delivery or pickup from the Magnolia location next to Walmart for a tasty sandwich today. And while you're at it, why don't you choose some chips or a cookie and a drink and make it a combo. Whether you're in store or in a delivery zone, we'll always make you a tasty sandwich. Become a reward member by downloading the Jimmy John's app. Jimmy John's Magnolia, open every day from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Magnolia Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1. Good evening once again. Dan Gregory along with Mark Trout tonight, hoping to bring you a winner here at Panther Stadium. First game of the season on Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium. And Panthers will have J. Todd Baker kicking it off as Crossett won the toss and they want the football. They've got deep man in the middle is Dwayne Ashford. On the near side is Jackson Moore. Far side, Tyreek Jones. Three guys back for the Crossett Eagles as J. Todd gets ready to kick it off here for the Magnolia Panthers. J. Todd, by the way, listed on the roster. I got him at 6'3", 150, and talked to J. Todd's dad the other day. He said, "Now, he is 6'3", so he weighs a little more than 150, probably 160. He's not a whole lot more because he is pretty thin, but he's got a good leg. Ready to get underway. Looks like he may go for a little short kick here the way he's lining up. Yep, he's going to. Little pop-up kick, and they call a fair catch, and he'll haul it in. One of the up men will haul it in right at the 40-yard line. That's Denzel Watkins for Crossett.
That's good field position to start for the Eagles' first drive of the night, as they'll set up at their own 40 and a fairly short field to work with here.
Apparently, Coach King, that shows a lot of respect for the return guys for the Crossett Eagles to take that short kick. So Crossett starts at their 40-yard line. It's first down and 10 as we are underway here tonight at Panther Stadium. Split backs. Tyreek Jones is out of the shotgun. He fakes the handoff, now rolls out to the right side. He is going to keep the football as he runs toward the right sideline and going to run out of bounds, kind of split the down marker over there. Actually, they only ended up with about 2 yards. Looked like he got a little bit more than that. They're going to say out of bounds at the 43, so 3-yard carry for Tyreek Jones, their senior quarterback.
From our vantage point, it looked like he was a little closer to the 45, but we won't argue that one. We kind of like that spot. So.
Tayshawn Pascal, they go with one back now. Tayshawn Pascal. How many times have you seen a running back wearing number 0?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't think I have either. I was wondering if it was just me, but that's what he wears. Quarterback fakes the handoff, runs left. He's going to tuck it and run again. He's across the 50 into Panther territory and forced out of bounds near side, but not before a good gain as he goes from the 43 of Crossett to the 40-yard line of Magnolia, a 17-yard run for the quarterback, Tyreek Jones. It's a 17-yard run there, Mr.
Yeah, not a bad run at all. And the way Crossett is spreading out the defense, that's going to be tough to stop tonight for Magnolia.
Audible by Tyreek Jones. They're going to go back to split backs once again, one to the right, one to the left. They bring Pascal in motion right to left. They're going to hand off to the other running back. That is Jackson Moore. And Moore on the carry is going to pick up about 3 yards to the 37-yard line. Not a whole lot happening there. So down to the 37, pickup of 3. So Jackson Moore, who's listed as a wide receiver in their chart, but sometimes in the backfield, as again, they'll go with the 2 backs, split backs, either side of Tyreek Jones. Got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 7 for the Eagles. Play clock down to 8, gets the snap, going to throw. He's got man coverage over on the far side, and the defender had his back, and he was actually never looked back, and a flag flies in. That's going to be pass interference called on Malvin Cross, the cornerback. He just never looked back.
Yeah, he had great coverage there all over the receiver, but at the last moment, instead of turning around, he just kind of raised his arms and ran right into the receiver.
Yeah, just kind of tackled rather than looking. Yeah, so I guess he was reading the football in the eyes of the receiver, but a pass interference is going to be a 15-yard penalty and a first down. So down to the 22-yard line of the Magnolia Panthers. So the first penalty of this game, the corner of Malvin Cross. It's a big one, a 15-yarder.
Yeah, it's a big penalty. All the way down to the 22.
First down for the Eagles. Bring the tailback from the right side in motion. A little swing pass out to the left side to Tayshawn Pascal. But Pascal's brought down very quickly there by Demarion Wesson after a gain to the 19, about a 3-yard gain on that pass play. So 3-yard pass. And it brings up second down and 7. Send 2 receivers into the boundary now to the left side. Back to 1 back. Snap. A fumbled snap, but the quarterback just barely gets on top of the football. Has had a Magnolia Panther charging in there and just about got on top of it, but the quarterback able to get down and hang on to that one. I tell you what, I'm not sure who 28 is. That was 28, wasn't it? That dove in there.
That was 28. I'm not sure who that was, but
I know who that is. That's 18. Devin Dunn's wearing 18 tonight, so I'm not sure who 28 is. It's not on our roster. But he came close to coming up with a third down at about 13 now. After that loss on the fumbled snap. Now rolling out to the right side, but caught up with from behind, spun around, brought down. Demarion Wesson there for the tackle, the sack, and a penalty flag thrown on the near side. I think that's going to be a sideline warning against Panthers. Or is it?
It's going to bring up fourth down for the Eagles.
Let's see. We'll get the call from the referee. Well, he threw a flag, but he didn't ever. Sideline warning against the Panthers. So loss back to the 32-yard line. So fourth down and about 19-20 here for the Eagles. Out of the shotgun, Tyreek Jones, one back to his right. Jones wants to throw, has a lot of time. Can't find a receiver, now tries to run for it, but there's old number 28 again as he comes into the backfield and sacks him. So another loss for the Eagles. That backs them up 8 more yards back to the 40-yard line, and the Panthers will take over on downs.
Good defense that time by Magnolia. Good coverage. Forced Hill to, the quarterback Jones to hold the ball a little longer than he wanted to. Surprised we didn't see Jones run a little bit more on that series. He was running so well, and then they just kind of tried to start going to the air more.
Panthers on offense out of their flex bone. They bring Gary and Curry in motion. Now we'll reset. See if we can get, we'll give an assignment to Mr. Carter, try to find out who number 28 is on defense for the Panthers. So it's one of their regulars that's just wearing a different uniform. Left slide comes in motion. That's Carey. Handoff to the tip. That's D-Ray. He's out across the 50, spun around, not going down. He's to the 40, to the 35, and run out of bounds out near the 30-yard line. There's a flag thrown back at about the 42, 43-yard line again into the Panthers sideline. They have been warned if that's a sideline warning. So let's see what happens there. But the gain is to the 30. That's 29 yards on the carry for D-Ray. Well, they're not paying any attention to the flag that was thrown over here on the sideline, so not sure.
I believe it just fell out of his.
Oh, I think it just fell out of his. Yeah, I think it just fell out of his pocket.
It was way on the sideline, so maybe he just dropped it. In fact, that's I heard someone in the press box saying that. I think that's what happened.
Maybe one of our players reached out there and just tugged it out of his pocket. Timeout is taken by the Panthers. They about ran out of play clock there, so going to have to use the timeout. It'll be 1st and 10 Panthers at the 30-yard line of the Crossett Eagles when we come back. This is Panther Football in Magnolia's Country 99.1. If you're early in your career, you're probably not thinking much about retirement, but it's never too soon to start preparing. So consider choosing a traditional or Roth IRA. Which is better? Depending on your income level, you can take tax-deductible contributions to a traditional IRA, and your earnings are tax-deferred. With a Roth IRA, contributions aren't deductible, but earnings and withdrawals can be tax-free, provided certain conditions are met. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor, Laura Kroll, Mark Woods, Steve Hardy, or Ethan Young. Edward Jones, member SIPC. American Cancer Society recommends women receive annual mammograms beginning at age 40. At Magnolia Regional Medical Center, they offer state-of-the-art digital mammography in a comfortable and friendly environment. Call to schedule your appointment, 235-3516, and listen at the half for the Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. Panthers 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line of the Crossett Eagles. Out of the flex bone, Curry in motion, right slide. Going to hand off to the fullback. That's D-Ray, and little confusion it looked like in the handoff. D-Ray ends up with the football. It'll end up being a short gain. Be about a 2-yard gain to the 28-yard line. Looked like a little confusion whether D-Ray was supposed to take that or whether Blanchard was going to keep it.
Then Darius Davis, the right guard from Magnolia, lost his shoe. I don't know if you saw that. Had to go pick it up after the play. He's set to go now.
2nd down and 8 for the Panthers. Left slot carry in motion. Back to passes Blanchard. Blanchard fires. He's got a wide. He was wide open, but all of a sudden, closing in there and jumping up, Kamal Williams at 6'1" was able to use every bit of it and get high enough to knock it away. Otherwise, that was going to be 6 points as Blanchard had a bead on Seth Edwards.
Yeah, that was a heck of a defensive play by the Crossett player, just knocking it away at the last possible moment. And like you said, that was going to be a touchdown.
3rd down and 8 now for the Panthers at the 28-yard line of the Eagles. 8:12 to play. Opening quarter, no score. First possession for the Panthers after the defense performed stellarly against the Eagles in their first possession. Fumbled snap and hanging on to it, though. Panthers Blanchard hangs on to the football, so he was able to come up with the ball. But they had a lot of those last week. 4th down coming up. They gained 2 yards there. So 4th and 6 coming up here for the Panthers. The 26-yard line of the Eagles. They're lined up to go for it. Right slot Curry in motion. Now we'll reset. One receiver into the boundary to the right side. Again, Curry goes in motion. Blanchard fakes the toss. Now turns pass play near side. Hits D-Ray. D-Ray gets the first down. He gets inside the 20-yard line before being forced out of bounds at the 16. About a 9-yard pass play to Darraylen Williams for the Panther first down.
Very nice play as Blanchard under heavy pressure, able to get the ball away and accurately to Williams. Williams able to hold on, pick up the second first down of the night for the Panthers.
So 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line of the Eagles after that 9-yard pass play. Clock running, 7:10 to play in the opening quarter. It's Devin Carter. Okay, thank you. Got a penalty flag that flies. It's a false start against the Magnolia Panthers. You say Devin Carter? Thank you. That's who number 28 belongs to out there tonight.
That will make it 1st and 15.
I'm looking for Devin. I don't see him elsewhere on the. We got a Kevin Carter, but didn't have a Devin, so we got a Devin now. And he's made a couple of plays for him, so glad to have him in the roster. Option to the left side. There's a toss to Curry. Good spin move to avoid a defender, and he fights his way back to the 15-yard line after a
picks up about 4 yards.
Loss on the previous play of 4. They pick up 4 to the spot at 16-yard line. 2nd down and 10.
Ball spotted at the 16-yard line. 2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
Actually, it was a 5-yard penalty previously, so he got the 5 yards back basically. They're 2nd down and 10 for Magnolia. Receiver in tight on the right side and left. Quarterback Blanchard keeps. Not much happening there inside the 15. Picked up about 3 to the 13-yard line.
It'll bring up 3rd and 7.
Faking the handoff, tried to run for it a little bit right of center there, and just not much maneuvering room there. 3rd and 7 for the Panthers.
Took a pretty tough hit there as he crossed the line.
Blanchard a junior, Curry's a junior, Carey's a senior, D-Ray's a senior. Young men in the backfield. Curry comes in motion right slot, and we got a whistle and a flag flies. So looks like we had some
ball start.
False start on the Panthers. On the wide receiver, Devontae Dennis jumped.
5-yard penalty against the Panthers.
So false start against the Panthers will back them up 5 back to the 18-yard line.
That's already 3 penalties against the Panthers here in the early going of this one. No score, 5:18 and counting. First quarter.
3rd down and 12. If it's not fumbles, it's penalties. Got to get both of those under control. 3rd down 12 for the Panthers. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Left slot comes in motion. Blanchard back to pass. He's got a man. Curry threw it up. Curry could not quite come down with it. Threw it a little bit high. Curry was able to go up and get a hand on it, but just couldn't pull it down. He had his defender beat by about a half of a step. Just couldn't pull it down in the end zone.
Yeah, that was a good-looking pass. Just a little bit high. Curry not able to come down with it. That would have been a touchdown for Magnolia. Instead now, J. Todd Baker coming on. He's going to attempt the field goal. It's going to be about a 35-yarder as Blanchard's going to hold with the ball spotted right at the 25.
They are right down the middle here. Blanchard is the holder. Good snap. Kicks away by J. Todd. Plenty of distance, and it is through the uprights. So the Panthers score first on a 35-yard field goal with 4:55 to play in the opening quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
You listen up, guys. I have a sneak peek inside the Rocket Fast playbook. So here's what it said. First, we get him inside the tunnel. Then we blindside him with the wall of foam. Next, just call an audible. Then comes the Hail Mary. Hit him with the fast pass. It's genius. With these football plays, it's a home run every time. Coach, I don't think that's the same sport.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just sing the song.
Rocket Fast Car Wash.
Rocket Fast.
It's a blast, and your vehicle is clean.
Magnolia Travel Center is the place to be in 2021 with a new flavor shot fountain center with over 250 drink combinations, a new bean-to-cup coffee machine, frozen yogurt with topping bar, an assortment of hot dogs, daily lunch specials, half-off fountain drink happy hour from 2 to 4, kids' meals, breakfast combos, buy one, get one half-off pizza specials, curbside service, and more. Find them on Facebook or visit MagnoliaTravelCenter.com for specials and promos. Magnolia Travel Center, Highway 82 at Vine in Magnolia. So the Panthers get on the scoreboard first with a 35-yard field goal from J. Todd Baker, 3-0 Panthers with 4:55 to play in this opening quarter. This time J. Todd's going to kick it deep as he went with a short kick last time. Oh, the ball went out of bounds. It just about the 1 yard line goes out of bounds.
I thought that was going to get in the. In fact, I thought it did go in the end zone and kind of go out of bounds past the pylon.
The official was right on top of it. He had a good look
at
it. Yeah, last time he went with the short kick, and this time he lined up like he was going to kick it short, and he just swung that leg and put it downfield and was kicking right down toward the right corner, but it just went out of bounds about the 1 yard line. So the Eagles will have the ball. They'll take the ball at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I was going to say, still backs them up 5 yards deeper than on the high kick last time, as the Eagles started at the 40-yard line on their first possession.
So the Eagles from their 35. Tyreek Jones at quarterback with split backs. Jones out of the shotgun. And he hands it off to Jackson Moore. Moore on a sweep around the right side. He gets out across the 40 to about the 42-yard line.
In on the stop for Magnolia, number 28.
There's Devin Carter again. Devin Carter, for a guy that hadn't been on the roster, all of a sudden this is his first appearance as a Panther. He's making some tackles out there tonight.
Davis also in on the stop.
The gain was 8 to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, good spot on that carry. I thought he was back a yard or so.
So 2nd down and 2 for the Eagles. Now 1 back to the right of the quarterback, Jones. And he'll hand it off to Jones. A shoestring tackle from behind to say what possibly could have been a big run. Fred Davis will get the tackle for the Panthers. He stops him right out about the line of scrimmage. No gain. That's 3rd down and 2 coming up. Good job by Davis.
Yeah, nice tackle by Davis. Stopping it for no gain. 3rd and 2.
He got him by the shoestring there. Split backs once again, 3rd and 2. Hands off to Moore. Sweep to the right side. He is hit behind the 45-yard line, but just kind of carries over with the momentum and picks up the 1st down to about the 48-yard line. So that's about ends up being a 5-yard carry on the sweep to the right side.
Yeah, 5 yards, and a lot of that just on his own. I think he's going to have the 1st down anyway, but extra effort picks up some extra yards.
They got some speed back there, and they've been trying to run the sweeps to either side. They've been having a little success with it. 1st and 10, Eagles from their 48-yard line. Play action, and now Jones in trouble. He rolls out to the left side, and he is hit from behind. He dodged one Panther. Another Panther comes up from behind, and guess who? It's Devin Carter again who makes the tackle. He drops him back at the 38-yard line. That is a 10-yard loss.
That's going to bring up 2nd and long.
Yeah, it's 10 yards at least that time.
Yeah, so it's 2nd and 20 for the Eagles. Yeah, Panthers just swarmed him. He had nowhere to go.
Jones very talented, but he's trying to hold on to the ball too long and make too much happen. Either needs to take off running or throw the ball downfield, get rid of it.
Empty set in the backfield, the quarterback, and he runs straight ahead. They opened up a big hole for him. He's got the first down. He's down inside the 40 of Magnolia, and he's dragging him down to the 35-yard line. Tyreek Jones, he's a dandy back there, and they just said, here, young man, make something happen, and he did. A 27-yard carry by Tyreek Jones for a first down.
And that's what Crossett's going to have to do. Let him run, with the ball, but not try and scramble back there. Magnolia's getting good pressure on him in the backfield.
So it's a first down for the Eagles. There's a fumbled snap running to the near side, and Tyreek ends up running out of bounds, and he got hit out of bounds. He must have got hit just before he went out of bounds because I expected a flag.
I was looking for a flag that time, but another fumble by Crossett, and they're fortunate once again to pull up with the recovery. But they're going to be back once again to the 44-yard line. So a big loss this time of about almost 10 yards.
I got to stand up. I got a lot of hot air. I'm steaming up the window here. It's steaming up on the outside, or we got a lot of hot air in front of me outside.
There are so many comments I can make right now, Dan. You're leaving yourself wide open.
2:08 to play. Second down. 2:08 to play in the first quarter. Second down and 19 for the Eagles. They got 1 yard on that last play. Roll out right side. Jones throws on the run. He hits Jackson Moore. Going to be nothing after the catch. He's tackled at the 37-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 12. So they picked up 7 yards on the pass play to the 37-yard line. 1:40 to play first quarter. Panthers lead 3-0. Timeout.
Timeout, Crossett.
Crossett taking a timeout with 1:36 to play in the opening quarter. Magnolia leads 3-0. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
And we're back with breaking news. The new Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an improved taste and 0 calories, make sure... Jim.
Ooh, yes, this tastes like the best Coke ever to me.
We're on the air.
I need to try it first.
With 0 sugar and now even more delicious, is the new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself.
Hey DQ fans, is there any better way to bring people together this season than delicious Blizzard treats from DQ with the new Fall Blizzard Treat Menu? There's a little something for everyone and a lot of fall flavor in every treat with flavors like new pecan pie, returning pumpkin pie, Reese's Pieces cookie dough, sea salt toffee fudge, Oreo mocha, choco dipped strawberry, and Royal Ultimate Choco Brownie. This may be the greatest Fall Blizzard treat lineup ever. Only way to find out is try it for yourself today at DQ. Happy taste good.
What do you think of when you hear Jim Golden Ford Lincoln? What comes to mind? Hi, Jim Golden here with Jim Golden Ford Lincoln in Camden. Do you think about our large state-of-the-art service department? Do you think about our huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, or that we have the best prices in South Arkansas? Do you think of our 5-star service after the sale? Most importantly, do you think of trust, honesty, and integrity? We sure hope so. We know the dealer makes a difference. Come by Jim Golden Ford Lincoln in Camden and let us prove it to you.
Over to the right side to Dwayne Ashford for the Eagles. Not going to pick up a first down. Does pick up 7 yards, though, to the 30-yard line. So it'll bring up 4th down and about 6 for the Eagles. They're lined up to go for it. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Jones out of the shotgun. 1 back to his right. Now he's going to look to the sideline. 1 minute to play in the opening quarter. Snap to Jones. Jones time to throw. He does throw it up down toward the right corner and up to get it. That's going to be a touchdown if he hung on, and he did. Touchdown to Dwayne Ashford. He just threw it up, and then again the corner didn't really look back there. And
there is a flag in the end zone. I think this is going to be defensive pass interference, but
yeah, I think again because the corner just never looked back. But with Ashford able to make the catch, that's going to be a 30-yard touchdown pass with 44.6 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Tristan Mondragon on to attempt the extra
Mondragon on for the extra point. Tristan Mondragon. So the Eagles take the lead, and now we'll go for the extra point. Bad snap, and going to have to run for it to the near side. The holder, and he's going to get to the corner and get it into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. A bad snap, and he just ran left as far as he could go and stay in bounds and was able to sneak it in inside the pylon. So it's 8-3. Crossett leading 44.6 in the opening quarter. This is Panther football in Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Are you interested in lowering your mortgage payment and interest rate? How about refinancing to cash out some of your home equity? Before you lock in a mortgage online, let us give you a quote. At People's Bank, we have great rates and will help you through each step of the process. It's what we do. You have questions, we have answers. Call us today. People's Bank, equal housing lender and member FDIC.
You'll fall in love with the new fall arrivals at Jennifer's on the Magnolia Square. Jennifer's has great new lightweight tops from John Mark, soft fabrics, and cute prints. Also, check out Jennifer's new selection of Blowfish tennis shoes. And watch Jennifer's Facebook page for fun new videos. Good luck to the Panthers and Mule Riders this week. Jennifer's is behind you all the way. And all you fans, for your game day outfits, stop in at Jennifer's on the south side of the Magnolia Square. So the Eagles take the lead. They're up 8-3 on the Magnolia Panthers. Kick it off to the Panthers. Taking it to the 12-yard line at the far side hash mark. That's Curry. Curry coming to the near side. Out across the 30. Spun around and fights for 4 more. He's out to the 34-yard line on that return. That's where the Magnolia Panthers will start this drive.
Nifty little move by Curry on the return, able to avoid a would-be tackler and pick up an extra 4 or 5 yards.
Actually spotted at the 35-yard line. Got a pretty good spot on that. 36.2 to play in the opening quarter. Panthers going from our left to right. One receiver wide to the left side, another receiver in tight. The wrong paper. I think that's Dennis wide and Edwards in tight. Right slot back, Curry comes in motion. He'll take the pitch, and it went off the hands of Curry as it was tossed high, and Curry is just going to have to just get it corralled and take the loss. They're going to spot it at the 29-yard line. That'll be a 6-yard loss for the Panthers.
That was fortunate. Magnolia able to recover that. And that may be the last play here, the first quarter, down to 15 seconds.
Yeah, it was just not a good pitch there from the quarterback, Dalen Blanchard. It went high and off the hands of Curry. They're lining up. 5 seconds still on the clock as the clock runs as they line up, and they are not going to get the play off. So that's the end of the first quarter. Never did hear a horn, but it did go down to 0. 8-3 is the score at the end of one. Crossett on top. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the experienced team at Southern Caregivers provides expert care to you and your loved ones. Southern Caregivers also provides needed support for seniors, allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own home and maintain their independence. Nurturing and caring companions can be matched to meet emotional, spiritual, and physical needs of the individuals they care for. Call 501-463-9990 today and speak with one of our professionals, or visit southerncaregiversar.com.
Your locally owned and operated Domino's is open. Domino's is open for carry-out at the drive-thru and delivery. Domino's has contactless options for delivery as well as carry-out. Call Domino's in Magnolia at 870-234-4141 or order online at Domino's.com. Domino's is open 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 10:30 to midnight Friday and Saturday. Domino's on East Main in Magnolia. Thank you for shopping all local businesses.
Growing up, my parents always encouraged me to do what's right, even if it wasn't easy. I'd always hear my mother's voice say, "Do the right thing." That stuck with me. Every day, just do the right thing. That's it. The rest takes care of itself.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe in doing the right thing for our customers and our communities.
For a free insurance review, contact Shelter Insurance Agent Gary Donfera. Second down and 16 for the Panthers as they bring the left slotted motion. Handoff to the fullback on a fullback dive. Going to get to the 32-yard line. A pickup of 3 yards for Darraylen Williams. And third down and about 12 here for the Panthers.
Third down and 12 for Magnolia.
Well, the big play for the Eagles gets them on top. Panthers need to answer. They got a third and long coming up here, though. Vontae Dennis, the receiver, to the left. Seth Edwards to the right, to the wide side of the field. From the flex bone, right slot, Curry in motion. Blanchard's back to pass, has some time, throws up, looking down for Carey. Thought first he was throwing to Dennis, but it's actually Carey. But good defensive coverage there by the Eagles, able to get a hand on it and tip that one away.
Santario Scott on that play. You know, we saw that earlier in the first quarter. Crossett defensive back right back there, knocking one away, potential touchdown. Another big play this time, knocked away. Crossett defensive backs. Good speed, good size. They are just roaming the secondary and making the plays they need to make. They don't look like they're very concerned. They are very talented in the secondary.
J. Todd Baker, he's the kicker, and he's also the punter for the Magnolia Panthers, so he will punt it away. It's a good, high, spiraling, booming punt. Backs up the return man, and he dropped it, went through his hands. Back at the 13-yard line. Picks up, though, runs toward the far side of the field, and he's got running room over there out across the 30. Hit at the 35 and spun around, brought down at about the 36-yard line. That was Kendrick Carey that caught up with him over there. Had a man, Amari Roach, I believe, was on his tail back there. But the return man for the Eagles just outrun him, and Carey had to head him off. He got the angle on him. A big return there
to the 36-yard line.
for the Eagles out to the 36-yard line.
Heck of a punt by Baker.
Yeah, that was
all the way down inside the 15-yard line, and I think he may have outkicked his coverage.
You're right. I think you're right. He may have. We've got a flag. The flag's not moving, so there's not really any wind here. That was just the leg of J-Todd. First and 10 for the Eagles. They had Jackson Moore lined up to the right side as a receiver. Now he comes into the backfield with split backs, and he takes the handoff there, runs to the left side, spins off of a tackler, and fights his way out across the 45 to about the 46-yard line. And it's real close to a first down.
In fact, they're giving it to him. They're not even going to measure here.
They're not going to ever measure. I think they've just totally given up on measurements. First down, a 10-yard carry. 8-3, Crossett on top. Again, split backs. Arik fakes the handoff. He keeps. He runs straight ahead, and then he does a little slide there as he sees a couple of Panthers standing there, tried to slide through them, and just picked up a yard. 47-yard line.
1 yard gain, 2nd and 9.
Arik Jones says, I know there's nowhere to go, so I'm going to slide down and live for another play. 2nd and 9. 10:23, second quarter. Jones with one back this time to his right. Jones wants to pass. Looks like he rolls to the right side. Now, flag comes in behind him. Tyreek tucks it, runs to the near side. He's down inside the 40 and run out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line. I got a sneaking suspicion we're going to have a holding there in the backfield.
Yeah, this is going to come back. That was a nice run by Jones. You can see the talent that time, just looking for his holes, picking his holes, but this time it's coming back.
Right tackle Chase Golden called for the hold, so that'll come back. You're right. Tyreek Jones, he's dangerous. He doesn't need his offense to hold. He is dangerous on his own. He did all of that pretty well. I guess he got sprung by the hold from Golden, but once he got sprung, he was making people miss. So it's going to back them up.
Second and very long.
Back to the 28-yard line. Got to get to the 44 of Magnolia. So it's what? 6, 11, 16, 17, 27. 27 yards. It's 2nd and 27 for the Eagles. Play action. Swings out left side. They set up a screen over there. Got it to Jackson Moore. And Moore gets to the sideline, picks up some yards, and a late flag
That's
comes
going to be a
flying
face
in.
mask against Magnolia.
Got to be. You would think so on the tackle made right on the Crossett sideline over there. The gain was to the 35-yard line, a 7-yard gain if the play stands, and looks like that will, like you said. Magnolia's backing up. Here comes the call from the referee.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
So the play went to the 35. They're going to tack on 15 more with the personal foul, so that should take it out to the 50. It does.
It'll be 1st and 10, Crossett from the 50.
So 7 yards plus 15 to the 50, and it's 1st and 10 Eagles right there at the 50-yard line.
And those are the kind of mistakes that Magnolia cannot afford to make. You got Crossett backed up. They got a long way to go to pick up the first down, and then a penalty like that gives them the automatic first down.
So first down for the Eagles. 8-3, they lead the Magnolia Panthers here tonight. Panthers at home again next week as well. Got Little Rock Christian coming to town next week, and then the following week they go to El Dorado, then Texarkana.
It'll be 2nd and 5 now after the penalty for Crossett.
2nd and 5 at the 50. After they, like I said, 7-yard gain in the face mask, and so tacked on 15 more. Now they had to get 27 to get a first down. So they're 5-yard short. 2nd and 5. Tyreek Jones split backs. Jones fakes the handoff. Now on an end around to Ashford, coming around right to left, and he'll pick up the first down, run out of bounds in Magnolia territory down around the 40-yard line. I'm going to say 43 before he got there. So he picked up 7 yards, only needed 5, picks up the first down.
Yeah, nice little play that time. Caught Magnolia going the wrong way, and Eagles able to pick up the first down on it. And Crossett getting close to scoring once again, ahead here 8-3 early in the second quarter.
Faked the handoff to their tailback and then brought that receiver around from the right side in behind the quarterback and got it to him, and he had some running room over on the left side. Fakes again to the tailback, and now Jones, the quarterback, spins off of a tackler and fights his way for a few more. Gets just inside the 40-yard line of the Panthers. They're going to spot it right on the 40. That's a 3-yard gain for Tyreek Jones.
I think the Panthers had Jones wrapped up for no gain, but somehow with his athletic ability able to spin out of the tackle and picks up 3, so turn nothing into something.
Every game
brings up 2nd and 7.
Every game we spotlight a Panther. Join us at halftime for our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Highlight a different Panther athlete each game on our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. Bodcall Bank, local people. This time he'll hand it off to his tailback, Tayshawn Pascal. Pascal finds running room over the left side. He'll pick up about 5, maybe 6. They're going to spot it, 6 at the 34-yard line. 6-yard carry for Pascal.
That'll leave 3rd and 1 for Crossett.
So it's 3rd down 1, the 34-yard line of the Panthers. Jones goes right back to Pascal over the left side. He is tackled, but he's going to have the first down, it looks like. Devin Dunn there to make the tackle, but he got just...
Yeah, Pascal didn't get much, but he got enough.
He got a yard of insurance there even. He got it to the 32, picked up 2 yards on the play. So 1st and 10 once again for the Eagles, steadily moving this football down the field. They have the only touchdown of this game. And they are moving the ball down the field, trying to add another. And they got the 2-point conversion from a bad snap that the holder was able to run in. So it's 8-3 Crossett. 3 receivers go right. 1 to the left, 1 back in the backfield to the right of the quarterback, Jones. He hands off to him. That's Pascal again, running over the left side. He is able to make some folks miss. Picks up a first down inside the 20 to the 17-yard line of Magnolia. Crossett's 16-yard carry there for Pascal.
Yeah, Crossett's done well tonight with that exact play where they're spreading the Panthers out defensively, putting receivers out both ways and then trying to run it up the middle. And that has provided some success for the Eagles.
Going right back to Pascal. Starts like this time he cuts back right. Penalty flag flies right where the tackle is made at the 15-yard line. Over on the sideline, though. So let's see what that is. Hopefully not another face mask. Thrown right in. Yeah, there is one over here too. You're right. I see it.
So 2 flags.
So it came in from both sides. Whatever the call is going to be, they saw it from both sides. Right about the time that the tackle was being made.
Substitution, defense.
Okay, it's an illegal substitution on the Panthers. It should be one or the other, shouldn't it? Either the illegal substitution penalty or take the play.
I would think so.
They're giving him the play and the 5 yards.
First and 5.
Down to the 12-yard line. No, they went from the previous spot. Excuse me. 1st and 5.
Yeah, I was thinking that was a dead ball foul.
Yeah. So it's from the previous spot. So 1st and 5. Right back to Pascal on a handoff. Pascal is, he's able to slip through traffic, sidestep, make good movement. Picks up to the 11-yard line. That's just 1 yard. But he was ready to go down for a loss there, but able to slip through some traffic and pick something up, make it a positive. Second and about 4 here.
Yeah, Crossett with some good athletes tonight. They're not easy to bring down, and you have to hold on. You can't you can't just hope to arm tackle them. You gotta really work to bring these guys down.
2 receivers to either side for the Eagles. Jones this time wants to throw, and he does on a post route, and he threw it high, and Jackson Moore leaps up, pulls it down. He was in some pretty heavy traffic there, but Jones threw it up high and able to go up and pull it down for a touchdown. So the Eagles are in the end zone once again.
Quarterback, number 66. The touchdown is good. The penalty will be assessed on the ensuing kick.
All right, so there's also a penalty roughing the quarterback, LaMarcus Curry, that's going to be assessed on the kick. The 6 points, the touchdown stands. Now they'll line up for the extra point. 6:55 to play second quarter, the extra point kick on the way, and it is good. So it's 15-3 Crossett with 6:55 to play second quarter. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Wilson Beard and Pharmacy has proudly been serving the Magnolia community for 75 years. Located at 134 North Washington, owner Ivy Moore and her team are here for you with pharmacists like Flora Hull and Jane Alexander. Wilson Beard and Pharmacy is currently offering the COVID-19 Moderna, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines. Call or come by to sign up for the vaccine, and they'll call you when you're scheduled. Must be 18 years of age or older. Wilson Beard and Pharmacy, a Magnolia tradition since 1945. Call today at 870-234-1062.
Magnolia Regional Medical Center is excited about the addition of orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Kevin Rudder. Dr. Rudder grew up in South Arkansas and has been practicing for the last 20 years in Hot Springs. Dr. Rudder provides full orthopedic services with specialization in joint replacements, also sports medicine and sports injury and orthopedic trauma, including breaks and fractures. Referrals or appointments are accepted. Call the Magnolia Surgical Clinic at 870-235-3200. Crossett scoring drive, 9 plays, covered 54 yards, took 4 minutes and 4 seconds. Eagles with 2 touchdowns on the board, with a 2 and a single extra point. 15-3 for the Panthers. 15 unanswered, onside kick, and had a Panther there, and yeah, he hung on to it. That was that's 17 for the Panthers. That's Baker Allhands, and Allhands had good hands there as he was able to hang on to that thing.
Well, it's a good thing he did. That could have been disaster for Magnolia if Crossett recovers that right in scoring position once again. I tell you, Crossett's got Magnolia right on the ropes now, and Panthers really need to find a way to put a drive together, get something going here before the end of the first half.
Yeah, trying to take advantage of the Panthers maybe having their dauber down a little bit there. Go with the onside kick, but again, Allhands able to hang on. So 1st and 10 Panthers from their 31-yard line. Right slot Curry goes in motion, and the run off tackled to the left side out across the 35, around the 36, 37-yard line. That's quarterback keeper for Dalen Blanchard. They're going to spot it at the 37. That'll be a 6-yard carry for Dalen Blanchard. Brings up 2nd down and 4 for the Panthers. Still a lot of time left in this second quarter for the Panthers to put some points on the board. Sure like to get a touchdown before halftime. Give them a little little something to work with going into the second half, and plus give them a little confidence going into the second half. One wide either side for the Panthers. Right slot, Curry comes in motion. Give off to the fullback. That is Deraylin Williams. Knee was down. He ends up actually across the 40, but his knee, they say, was down at the 39. So only a 2-yard carry for DeRay.
Dan,
3rd and 2 coming up.
Here's a stat for you here. The first half, Panthers with 6 penalties already, 60 yards. You cannot win football games like that. So Panthers got to get past those fumbles, got to get past the penalties.
3rd and 2, left slot back. Bear came in motion. Now he'll reset. Giving Bug's been going both ways, so he'll get a little break here. Curry still the right slot. What do we got? Panthers are going to have to call a timeout. They were running out of play clock there. 5:24 to play, second quarter. Magnolia trailing 15-3. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Attention, the Corner Clubhouse is now hiring. That's right, one of Magnolia's local favorites needs you. Remember, it's a short stop away to experience the full bar, the best baked potatoes, burgers, steaks, and more. The Corner Clubhouse is open Monday to Saturdays from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. What are you waiting for? Don't strike out. Satisfy your cravings with a grand slam. Call 870-949-2828. Join the team and apply today at the Corner Clubhouse, 100 South Washington in Magnolia.
Hiring someone you trust can be the hardest part of owning a business. At Bo Moses Trucking, trust has been at the top of our list. When you need to get precious cargo from one place to another without worrying about damage, delays, or lost freight, Bo Moses Trucking is the one to count on. Based in Magnolia, Arkansas since 1999, we have the resources and equipment to take care of all your flatbed freight hauling. Visit us on Facebook or call 870-234-2803. Bo Moses Trucking. Trust us to go the distance.
Panthers 3rd and 2 here from their own 39-yard line. Trouble with the snap, and Dalen Blanchard keeps it. I think he got the first down. He got across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. It kind of looked a little funny there. Did he fumble that?
He did. He kind of juggled it, not really fumbled it, I believe, but able to pick it up, gain control, and get just enough for the first down right at the 41-yard line.
So 2-yard gain for Blanchard, the quarterback. Brings up a 1st and 10 here for the Panthers. Clock running, coming up on 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Be with us at the half for our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. Panthers looking to the sideline for the play. Blanchard audibles. Now they look at the wristband. And the Panthers, again, are going to have to call a timeout. Again, they were about out of play clock. Too long to get the play out there to the Panthers. By the time they checked the wristbands, they didn't have any play clock left. So another timeout here for the Panthers. Again, at the half, we've got our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. Injuries, surgeries, and many illnesses often require physical therapy as part of the healing process at the Magnolia Rehabilitation Center. They specialize in getting you back on your feet and into your normal routine. Ask your healthcare provider about your physical therapy needs and ask for the Magnolia Rehabilitation Center. Also coming up at the half, we've got our Panther Spotlight service of Bud Call Bank. Our Bud Call Bank Panther Spotlight. Bud Call Bank now with 3 locations. They're at 2125 North Jackson in Magnolia, 307 Thomas Street in Stamps, and now they're open in Texarkana, 3625 Richmond Road in Texarkana. So check them out at Bud Call Bank. Panthers back out to the field. They have no timeouts left now, the Panthers. It's 1st and 10 from their 41-yard line. Right slot back, Curry comes in motion, and Blanchard dropping back and looked like trying to curl around to the left side, and he was caught up with and dropped from behind. A sack back at the 34-yard line. That's a 7-yard loss.
Yeah, I believe that was Cy Dodson coming on a blitz off his defensive end spot, and Blanchard never saw him coming.
I thought I heard a whistle out there.
I think someone either in the stands
must have. I thought
someone. I hear that
whistle.
I hear what you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought it was blown dead, but not the case. A loss of 7. So 2nd and 17 for the Panthers back at their 34-yard line. Clock runs 4:10 to play in the second quarter. Curry again in motion from the right side, takes the pitch, running into the boundary to the left side, out across the 40 and the 45. He's going to be tackled there at about the 46 or 7 yard line. I'll call it the 47, I believe, which will make it about a 13-yard carry. 46 they're going to call it, so a 12-yard carry for Curry. And third and 5 coming up here for the Panthers. Need a first down. Still got time, but again, no timeouts now. A couple of times that they were either going to have to take a delay or take a timeout, so they lost 2, and so they have no timeouts left in the half. Blanchard back to pass. He fires, has an open receiver. That's Crash. No, excuse me. That is Crash out there. He makes the reception and gets it down to the 40-yard line. That's Kamarian Adams on the reception for the Panthers. Wasn't that number 27?
That was 27. Yeah, that was Adams.
Yeah, he was lined up, I think, at the right slot, and he catches it, and they get it to the 40-yard line. A 14-yard pass play for a first down.
Time ticking down to 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Panthers down 15-3.
Curry, the right slot in motion. Toss to Curry, running to the left side, running out of room over there, and he got swarmed and he got dropped. A loss back to the 43-yard line. Looks like a 3-yard loss on the play. Curry took that toss and he had nowhere to run.
Crossett's, their biggest strength is speed, and trying to run around the end like that really plays right into Crossett's strength, and so that's going to be a tough play all night long for the Panthers.
Well, guys like Adams and Abear's out there now at the left slot, so they're really keying on Curry, so that maybe can open some things up. It opened it up for Adams for a big pass play a little bit ago, and now maybe Abear. Let's see. Curry comes in motion. They give to the fullback. That is D-Ray, and D-Ray upset with himself. Thought he should have got more, but he is tackled just across the 35 to the 34-yard line. Picked up 9 yards on that carry, so still got about 4 to go. 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Panthers.
3rd and 4 for the Panthers.
D-Ray thought he should have been able to stay on his feet there. He was upset. He was punishing the grass out there. The 3rd and 4 Panthers at the left hash mark. Bring the right slot again. Curry in motion. Going right back to the fullback. He'll fight his way down to the 30-yard line. Got the first down.
Watkins there to make the stop. Also in on the tackle.
That is D-Ray, right?
That was D-Ray,
okay.
Yeah. Dives forward, gets about 4
that blinding
yards.
light from the far side there is hard to tell. It was right in the glare there, but it was D-Ray. So he picks up the first down to the spotted right on the 30, so that's a 4-yard carry for D-Ray for the first down. 1:18 to play. Second quarter. Bring Abear in motion from the left side and running and getting outside and picking up a big carry down inside the 15 and down around the 13, 12-yard line on that carry for a first down. Ryder Jackson in it. Yeah, Ryder Jackson was giving D-Ray a break, and he makes a big run for the Panthers.
I thought that was Blanchard carrying.
Was it Blanchard?
I think Blanchard carried that time.
Okay, it was Blanchard. Okay. Jackson was blocking for him, actually. He was in at the fullback position. Now Jackson comes off, or Jackson rather was blocking. D-Ray's back in there now at fullback. So the game was
down to 45 seconds, clock running, and finally Crossett's going to take a timeout.
That was a 15-yard play, the previous play for Blanchard. So timeout Crossett, 15-3. Crossett leads 44.1 seconds left in this first half. We'll take a quick break. This is Panther Football on Magnolia's Country 99.1. The annual membership drive is underway at Columbia County Ambulance Service. Columbia County Ambulance has twice been named the Arkansas Ambulance Service of the Year. Membership prices haven't changed since 1988. Normal annual fees are $40 for an individual or $60 for a family. Renew your membership before November 13th and receive $10 off the family and individual membership prices. Renew today at Columbia County Ambulance, 218 South Pine in Magnolia, or renew online at ColumbiaCountyAmbulance.com.
Football is a way of life for our community, and supporting our community is a way of life for Farmers Bank and Trust. We believe that support isn't just offering great products and services, it's being active in our community. Whether it's cheering on the home team on Friday nights or supporting academic programs during the day, Farmers Bank and Trust is our community's biggest fan. Find a branch near you at myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
From the 14-yard line, and Blanchard going forward picks up about 2 yards to the 12-yard line. That was a fumble, wasn't it? A fumble.
That was a
snap,
fumble on the snap.
Just kind of fight it forward and pick up 2. Now Blanchard, quick fire over to the right side as he hits D-Ray. A flag thrown in the backfield. See what that's about. But D-Ray with the reception.
I think this may be a hold coming back. The personal foul is what they're calling.
Late hit on the quarterback, number 8.
Oh, there we go. Late hit on the quarterback. I was going to say that was first down yardage already, and that'll be half the distance to the goal tacked on. Looks like one of the Crossett players is down as well, or slow to get up. So the ball's down around the 3-yard line. Which makes it about a 9-yard gain. Have they marked? No, now they're going to mark off the penalty, so about half the distance. We'll call it the 2.
The problem right here is Magnolia will want to run the ball, but no timeouts left. Just 21 seconds left here, and the clock now moving.
So Panthers line up. 15 seconds now. Right slot comes in motion. Blanchard back to pass. Pumps. He had a little trouble with it. Throws into a crowd there, and that was broken up. The ball comes loose, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, fortunate that time it wasn't intercepted. Across a defender right there on it. And 9.9 seconds left. I think Magnolia probably has time for 2 more plays if they run a pass play here, and then they could run or pass on third down if they don't make it on seconds.
A little juggle on that snap for Blanchard. He had a hard time getting the ball into control, and then, like I said, almost threw an interception. So 9.9 now on the clock.
The one thing Magnolia can do, though, is run the ball and fall short. They're going to, the time would run out.
Blanchard up under center. We got a whistle. Crossett's going to call. Crossett calls their final timeout as the Panthers were just about ready to snap it. The Eagles call a timeout there. We got 9.9. This is a good time. I can actually see what line the ball is on. Is it on the 1 or on the 2?
It looks like
it's inside the 2, so I guess we call it the 1 then. If it's inside the 2, it should be called. We should call it the 1. So on the 1-yard line is where the football is. Panthers trying to get in the end zone. They've only got 9.9 seconds. And like I said, they don't have any timeouts. So what do you do here?
I think you got time for 2 plays. If you pass on the first one, and, they tried that on the last play. If they pass on the first one, if it's incomplete, they got time for 1 more play. Then they could pass or run. I'm sure Coach King would like to call a running play here, but if you come up short, then that's it.
Yeah,
the half is over.
Yeah.
Right now you got time for 2 plays, but you cannot afford to fumble on this play. You can't afford to fumble the snap, and go down. You've got to have a clean snap to the quarterback, and you got to get the ball off. I wouldn't throw it in coverage like they did on the last play. They might try a fade pattern perhaps, or something in the back of the end zone, but it doesn't need to be a slow developing play. Less than 10 seconds to go here.
Well, you'd also like to put the ball in D-Ray's hands, but like I said, if he doesn't get in, that's the end of the half. So the Panthers line up on the 1-yard line. 9.9 seconds remaining, and he either faked or handed it to D-Ray, and we got a pile up there. I couldn't tell whether D-Ray took it or whether Blanchard followed. The ball came loose, and Crossett came up with the football. Oh, he's in the end zone.
No, they're saying no touchdown.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
No, the officials are saying that the half is over.
Oh, okay.
That he was short of the goal line.
He was short of the goal line. You are correct, which is exactly what we said. If
that's what we talked about. If they don't get in the end zone, that's it. That's the end of the half, and that's what happened.
Be it. Well, the Panthers are still out there, but the Eagles have left because the clock hit 0. As soon as that clock hit 0, boom, they were gone. The Eagles took off toward the locker room, and now the Panthers will come off the field as well. So did not get into the end zone. That brings the first half to an end. Panthers trail 15-3 as we have come to the end of the first half. We've got our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show coming up. We've also got our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight on the way. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1. Eat fresh with new, fresher ingredients at Subway. All new turkey, ham, and bacon, fresh mozzarella cheese, and Parmesan vinaigrette dressing. All new sandwiches, too, like the new foot-long Pro sandwiches with double meat. Also, for a limited time, enjoy the new Cali Fresh subs at Subway. Turkey Cali Fresh and steak Cali Fresh with bacon, avocado, and fresh mozzarella cheese. New sandwiches, upgraded ingredients, and improved classics in the new refreshed menu at Subway in University Plaza Shopping Center on East Main and Magnolia.
Bridget's on the Square now has 2 locations to serve you. The original location is now our Sympathy Shop. Come see us at our new location just 3 doors up at 102 South Washington. Stop by and see the fresh flowers in the new walk-in cooler. From arrangements to gifts and more, our new location has it all. Call Bridget's today at 870-901-3606 or 870-299-2329. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for updates. You can also visit bridgetsonthesquare.com. Bridget's on the Square, your Magnolia Flower Shop.
Hey friends, Lucas Cheatham here. It's summertime and that means it's time for fun in the sun. Don't let pain stop your fun. Let Health Quest Therapy be there for you. My mom, Christy, and her team at Health Quest Therapy provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy and will have you ready for those summer activities. Visit healthquesttherapy.net or call today at 870-234-2255. Health Quest Therapy, 1515 East Main and Magnolia. And remember, sun's out, guns out.
Offenhauser and Company Insurance has been an integral part of South Arkansas for over 138 years by providing quality insurance coverage including home, auto, business, health, and specialty insurance from the finest carriers with an in-house claims department and the very best of service. Offenhauser is proud to help sponsor Magnolia Panthers sports. Offenhauser and Company Insurance. Offices in Texarkana, Atlanta, Mount Pleasant, San Antonio, and Austin, Texas. Your insurance leader since 1882.
Doctors Chambliss and Davis and Lynn Wilkerson have made adjustments to keep you safe and still give the best care possible with the transition to phone and telemedicine visits. All routine visits such as follow-ups, medication refills, or wellness and general checkups will be seen 8:30 to 11 a.m. All sick visits from 1 to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 12 to 2 on Fridays. If you have fever, please call the medical staff to tell them you're there, then stay in your car till they call you. Find more information on Facebook. Doctors Chambliss and Davis and Lynn Wilkerson, thank you for your cooperation. Welcome back to Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium as we go into halftime. 15-3 Crossett leads. That was didn't really matter because there was no gain on the play, but that was D-Ray who took the handoff from Blanchard, and it was kind of bang bang there. He had D-Ray taking the handoff. Blanchard was right on top of him and trying to give him a push from behind to try to get him into the end zone, but could not get him in. So no gain on the play, and again, did not have any timeouts to call, so that 9.9 seconds ran off the clock, and that brought the half to an end. So time for our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. Full orthopedic services are now available at Magnolia Regional Medical Center. Dr. Kevin Rudder, orthopedic surgeon, specializes in joint repair, sports injury, and a comprehensive range of orthopedic surgical services. Call 235-3200 to make an appointment with Dr. Rudder. Magnolia is trailing 15-3 at the hands of the Crossett Eagles. Give you the scoring summary for this one. Magnolia scored first with 4:55 in the opening quarter. Panthers stopped the Eagles on their first possession. Crossett won the toss, took the football, but unable to get in. Panthers able to go down and get it close enough for J. Todd Baker to kick a 35-yard field goal and put the Panthers on top 3-0 at the 4:55 mark of the opening quarter. Then in the as the first quarter was winding down with 44.6 seconds on the clock, Tyreek Jones hit Dwayne Ashford on a 30-yard pass play for a touchdown, and they had a fumbled snap, and the holder was able to scoop it up and sweep around the left side and just get inside the pylon for a 2-point conversion. That put Crossett up 8-3. Then Tyreek Jones on an 11-yard pass play to Jackson Moore scored their second touchdown, and an extra point kick from Mondragon made it 15-3. That came at the 6:55 mark of the second quarter. Last possession, the Panthers were able to take it down 14. They ran 14 plays, covered 69 yards, took 6 minutes and 50 seconds. They needed a few more seconds. They could not get it into the end zone. Had no timeouts. Had a couple of delay of game penalties, or there would have been delay of game penalties. They had to call timeouts, so they had to use 2 of their timeouts there. So they did not have any timeouts when they needed them as they were trying to get into the end zone, and the Panthers were not able to score there. So the halftime score, Crossett 15, Magnolia 3. We will take a break and come back with more. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
We can sum up McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich in one word: crispy. But also,
the J-Row Photo Senior Experience is like no other. Come join me for your entire senior year as we have unique group shoots, unmatched solo sessions, and look, when I tell you it's throughout the whole year, it is all year long. I want to give a quick shout out to our current J-Row Photo 2022 model crew. We have some unbelievable shoots planned throughout the year. Trust me, there's way more to come. And as you can see, the 2022 team is off to a great start. 2022 seniors, there's still room for more. Who's next? We're already booking for J-Row Photo 2023. So follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at J-Row Photo and shoot me a message for more info. Sports teams, if you need something that sets you apart from the rest, holler at me. I have a team and individual program that will make your team look amazing. Holler at me if I can do anything to help.
And CMS. Wentworth had an excellent vaccination rate for staff and elders, and all new admissions and new staff are eligible to take the vaccination. Wentworth would ask you to please call ahead of time to schedule your visitation appointments. The phone number 870-234-1361. We're looking forward to our elders and their families regaining this quality time together at the Greenhouse Cottages of Wentworth Place.
The Taqueria Tlaxcala shop is offering Magnolia the best of both worlds with a fresh meat market and an authentic Mexican restaurant. Taqueria Tlaxcala offers you fresh meat to put on the grill. They also offer a variety of Mexican-style tacos, from delicious appetizers and mouth-watering enchiladas to Tlaxcala rice, homemade tamales, and quesadillas. Come experience authentic Mexican cuisine at Taqueria Tlaxcala, 117 East Main, across from Warnick Furniture.
Welcome back on our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. I got to catch my breath. I just had to go outside and wipe off the window out in front of me. The air conditioner behind me is blowing on the window, and it's steaming it up. But it's steaming it up from the outside. It's the craziest thing. So I had to go outside, reach up, and I was the tallest guy in here. So,
are you available to wash windows on the weekends? That's what I really want.
Well, I apologize for not cleaning it in front of Chris, but I just didn't have any energy left. So we just had to settle for that. So anyway, again, our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. Do you always feel tired and exhausted? Oh, yeah. Do you always feel tired and exhausted even after a night of sleep? You may suffer from a variety of common sleep disorders. The Magnolia Regional Medical Center Sleep Lab can diagnose disorders and get you on your way to a full night's rest. Ask your healthcare provider about a sleep study at Magnolia Regional Medical Center. If I can get Mark Trout back in here to help me out.
Well,
hey, we got Diane to clean the windows.
Yeah,
now.
We got Diane back here. He's asking us about cleaning the windows, and
you're a minute too late. I just cleaned mine, but we may need it again later, Diane.
All right, let's see what we got here, Mark. What kind of numbers you got for us?
Well, the numbers are actually very close, but the difference is the passing game. I didn't realize this, but the quarterback, Tyreek Jones for Crossett, I've got him perfect at 6 of 6, only 63 yards, but 2 touchdowns. So a perfect night so far for Jones.
6 of 6 for how many?
63 yards throwing the ball is what I've got him for. Now, it seems like Jones has run a lot and gotten a lot of yards, and he has, but he's also lost a lot of yards. Jones tonight has carried the ball 10 times, but only for 18 yards. But remember, he got sacked several times. Losses of 7, 6, 8, and 10 yards. His biggest gain tonight was 27. Also had 1 for 17.
What do you got total rushing for them?
Total rushing for Jones is 10 carries.
No, I mean for everybody.
For 18 yards. We're getting to that. You're getting ahead of yourself. You're like a kid at Christmas.
It's only a 15-minute halftime now,
Oh, man, we got a 20. They started with 20 minutes here. And Magnolia Band hadn't come on yet. We're going to get some extra time here. Tayshawn Pascal, 5 carries, 26 yards. Jackson Moore, 5 carries, 17 yards. Total of 61 yards tonight rushing for Crossett.
How many was that? Okay, you confused me with all the other stuff.
Combine that 61 yards with 63 yards passing, 124 total yards.
How many rushes did we have for the 61 yards? Did you count that up?
I didn't count those up yet.
Okay,
it looks
so
like
61.
24 61.
20 for 61. So we had 124 yards total offense in the first half.
124.
Crossett had.
For Crossett.
Yeah, 124.
For Magnolia, the Panthers have similar numbers. They've got 117 total yards, so only 7 yards less overall than Crossett. But again, they've hurt themselves with penalties, 6 penalties for 60 yards, some fumbles. They've recovered them all, haven't lost one yet, but those fumbles have thrown off the timing here tonight. Dalen Blanchard tonight has carried 7 times for 25 yards. D-Ray, 7 carries for 50 yards, and Curry, 4 carries for 9 yards. So the Panthers tonight with 18 carries for 84 yards on the ground.
Say that one more time.
10 carries for 84 yards.
Okay.
And
excuse me, that's rushes. Okay.
Yes. And then
10 for say that one more time.
84 yards.
All right. I got it right in the right spot.
Then Blanchard has completed 3 of 7 passes for 33 yards. So a total of 117 yards tonight for the Panthers.
Okay. No interception. So we have not had a turnover.
No turnovers.
Correct. No turnovers either
for
way.
Either team.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention.
And penalties, you say Magnolia had 6 for 60. What about Crossett?
1 penalty for 10 yards is all I have for the Eagles.
That hurts. That hurts the Panthers, and they've had a few fumble snaps. They've got a little bit up. You need to go down there. They've been able to kind of get that under control a little bit from last week, but unfortunately, the penalty numbers have increased for the Panthers. So see if Panthers can get things out. And kind of like last week, they're having a hard time. They're moving the ball, but they're just having a hard time getting the ball into the end zone. So halftime, 15-3. As the Magnolia Panthers trail the Eagles of Crossett. We've got our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight coming up for you here in just a little bit. We'll take another break right now, and this is Panther. I tell you what, let's go ahead and do our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. We may catch a little bit of the band here, too, at halftime. So let me go ahead and do the Bodcall Bank Spotlight first of all. Our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight, of course, brought to you by Bodcall Bank. They're at 2125 North Jackson in Magnolia, also at 307 Thomas Street in Stamps. And now, new location just opened in Texarkana, 3625 Richmond Road in Texarkana. Go by and see Zach Harrington. He'll take care of you over there at Bodcall Bank in Texarkana. Bodcall Bank has been serving us in South Arkansas since 1903. Local bank, local people enjoy the benefits of hometown banking at Bodcall Bank. Our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight tonight on one of the Magnolia Panthers. He is one of the wide receivers for the Magnolia Panthers, Seth Edwards. Seth, not only is he involved in football, but also in baseball. He is one of the top pitchers for the Magnolia Panther baseball team. He has AP classes in biology, literature, language, science, some type of science. I don't know the abbreviation there. Well, I'm just going to go with science, and also in calculus. His hobbies include hunting, fishing, hanging with family and friends, and keeping his mother in line.
I added that one in myself. His college, it looks like he's going to either ASU or Louisiana Tech. Those are his two choices. He wants to major in business or in engineering. So, again, Seth Edwards, Magnolia Panther Seth Edwards is in our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight here tonight. Again, our Panther Spotlight is a service of Bodcall Bank, serving us in South Arkansas since 1903. And appreciate Bodcall Bank for sponsoring our Bodcall Bank Panther Spotlight. We're, like I said, going to try to give you some of the, I hope you're able to see it if you're watching on the live stream, maybe to watch a little bit of it, but they're having some issues right now getting the Panther Band performance started here. So let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. This is Panther Football on Magnolia's Country 99.1. Is there one place I can go for all my car, truck, and SUV needs? One place for all kinds of repairs, tune-ups, alignments, brakes, mufflers, oil changes, tires, etc., etc.? Well, yes, there is. Spittler Tire and Auto. You've been trusting Spittler Tire and Auto for 15, 16 years now, and they're still working hard for you. Call to set up an appointment to get your ride into one of their 10 service bays, and it'll be back to peak performance in no time. Spittler Tire and Auto in the Dairy Queen Shopping Center, 521 East Main in Magnolia.
Big day of closet organizing, toddler yoga, scavenger hunts, jigsaw puzzlings, and sledding down the stairs? Get Pizza Hut's Big Dinner Box. 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas, 5 breadsticks, and your choice of pasta or wings. Sealed for your safety, all in one box. Choose contactless delivery or new curbside pickup at pizzahut.com. The Big Dinner Box. From our hut to yours. Ask for contactless and curbside. Availability of contactless curbside delivery areas, charges, and minimums vary. Delivery charge not a tip.
Back at Panther Stadium here tonight. Magnolia trailing 15-3 at the half. Mark Trout has moved down the table here. He's gone down to the public address microphone right now to announce for the Magnolia High School Marching Panther Band as they have taken the field and looks like they have got everything worked out and they are ready to begin their halftime performance here on Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium. So let's let you enjoy some of the Magnolia High School Panther Marching Band. They're walking onto the field right now. I got a sneaking suspicion it's going to get real loud here in a minute. Right now it's mostly a xylophone and a little bit of light trumpet and there we go. Magnolia High School Marching Panther Band performing on Don Hubbard Field at Panther Stadium here at halftime. Magnolia trailing 15-3 at the halftime. Looks like the Panther Band is leaving the field. That is going to conclude our Magnolia High School marching band for this halftime. 15-3, Magnolia trailing. We'll take a break on our Magnolia Regional Medical Center halftime show. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
This week's At Your Service featured item is a bottle of Extraction Carpet Cleaner. Extraction is highly concentrated for economical but effective use in all types of water extraction carpet cleaning equipment. Extraction has a mild pH and is low foaming. At Your Service Environmental Solutions, 1506 North Vine in Magnolia. For more details, visit atyourservicestore.com or come in and see us. At Your Service Environmental Solutions, we know the value of clean.
What do I like about being a local agent for Farm Bureau Insurance? Above all, I like helping people, using my insurance experience to make Columbia County a better, safer place. Insurance is a necessity, and I take pride in helping people find the right coverage for all of their needs. I'm Mike Jones, Agency Manager at Farm Bureau Insurance. Give us a call at 870-234-1966 and let me or my agents show you how we can save you time and money.
Southern Medical Group has expanded its family and is pleased to announce that Dr. Chase Helm has joined their practice. Dr. Helm recently graduated from UAMS and specialized in family practice. Dr. Helm will be seeing patients in all age groups. Southern Medical Group will be accepting new patients. Please call 870-234-5995 to make your appointment. Southern Medical Group, our family taking care of yours. Visit smgarkansas.com. It's 2021, and let's be honest, you deserve the best. Jimmy John's in Magnolia makes freaky fast, freaky fresh sandwiches near you using only the freshest ingredients. Stop by and order delivery or pickup from the Magnolia location next to Walmart for a tasty sandwich today. And while you're at it, why don't you choose some chips or a cookie and a drink and make it a combo. Whether you're in store or in a delivery zone, we'll always make you a tasty sandwich. Become a reward member by downloading the Jimmy John's app. Jimmy John's Magnolia, open every day from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Don't let your investments go on vacation. Keep them working on your behalf. First, invest consistently. If you only dabble, it'll be difficult to build a portfolio that's consistently working in your best interest. And make sure you're getting the most out of these investments. Try to avoid tapping into your 401k and IRA early. They're designed for retirement. Finally, review your investment portfolio at least once a year. Talk to an Edward Jones financial advisor, Mark Woods, Laura Kroll, Steve Hardy, or Ethan Young. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Okay, listen up, guys. I have a sneak peek inside the Rocket Fast playbook. So here's what it said. First, we get him inside the tunnel. Then we blindside him with the wall of foam. Next, just call an audible. Then comes the Hail Mary. Hit him with the fast pass. It's genius. With these football plays, it's a home run every time.
Coach, I don't think that's the same sport.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just sing the song.
Rocket Fast Car Wash. Rocket Fast. It's a blast. And your vehicle is clean.
Magnolia Travel Center is the place to be in 2021 with a new Flavor Shot Fountain Center with over 250 drink combinations, a new bean-to-cup coffee machine, frozen yogurt with topping bar, an assortment of hot dogs, daily lunch specials, half-off fountain drink happy hour from 2 to 4, kids' meals, breakfast combos, buy one, get one half-off pizza specials, curbside service, and more. Find them on Facebook or visit MagnoliaTravelCenter.com for specials and promos. Magnolia Travel Center, Highway 82 at Vine in Magnolia. Welcome back to Panther Stadium. Magnolia back out on the field, as are the Crossett Eagles, and hopefully the Panthers have come up with a remedy for this second half. We're not able to get a ball into the end zone in the first half. They scored first, got a field goal, but that was the extent of their scoring. Got that early, and then Crossett with 2 touchdowns, a 2-point conversion, and an extra point, and they lead as we go into the second half of play. Magnolia will get the football first in the second half, so hopefully get things rolling their way as we get into as we go into the second half. The Panthers will be going from our right to left. That El Dorado Camden game last night, that was a pretty tight game. El Dorado came out on top, but I tell you what, those Camden Cardinals are going to be a handful this year in our conference, the 5A South Conference, I'm afraid. Harrison and Mountain Home are tied at 14 at the half. Interesting score as the Panthers played Harrison, fell to Harrison last week. Eagles will kick off to the Magnolia Panthers here in the second half. Arkadelphia leading Hot Springs 43-7 in the second quarter. Going to throw some scores out as they get prepared down on the field.
Urbina to kick off for Crossett.
And now we're ready to get the second half underway. Prescott leads Gurdon 43-7 at the half. And we are underway. The kick is away. End over end and back over the head of Gary Curry, and it carries into the end zone for a touchback. So the Panthers will take the football at their 20-yard line and hopefully be able to march that thing 80 yards, get that thing into the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to imagine a situation being much worse for Magnolia than it is right here. On the one hand, offensively, they haven't moved the ball real well. Defensively, they have not been able to stop Crossett. They're fortunate to only be down 15-3. But the main thing to keep in mind, if you're Magnolia, is still plenty of time left. You're only down 2 scores, and you've got the entire second half left. No need to leave your game plan. Magnolia just needs to be steady and try and put some drives together.
So Panthers from their 20-yard line, first down and 10. The Texarkana game, by the way, that was canceled. The two Texarkana schools, Texarkana, Texas, Texarkana, Arkansas, were supposed to play tonight, but that was canceled like last week, I think. And I think because they were worried about the COVID scare. There's a flag that flies. Panthers on the first play are going to have a procedure call and back them up 5 yards.
Was that procedure or delay of game?
5-yard
was it
penalty against Magnolia.
Yeah, delay of game.
May have been delayed. Man, they got to get the plays out there. They're having trouble getting the plays out in time, and they had to use 2 timeouts. And that maybe cost them from getting in the end zone there late in the first half. Right slot back. There's a fumbled snap and a pile up behind the line of scrimmage.
Right at the 15-yard
So
line.
between penalties and fumbled snaps, the Panthers are just having a heck of a time here.
Second and 15.
They've been fortunate; they haven't lost a fumble yet, but the penalties are what's really killing them.
Yeah, and it takes a play.
Right,
it takes a play away. So instead of first and 15, it's now second and 15 because he had to jump on the ball on the line of scrimmage at the 15. 11.5 to play, third quarter. Curry comes in motion, right slot. Blanchard tosses to Curry on the option to the left side, out across the 20, spun around, gets out to about the 23-yard line. So finally something positive happening here at the second half as they picks up about 8 yards to the 23-yard line. 3rd and 8 coming up. 3rd and 7 coming up for the Panthers. Looks like we got a free safety for the Crossett Eagles. Fred Barnett slow to get up. They're helping him up. Looks like going to help him across the field. It's on the Panther sideline, so they have to help him all the way across the field. He's not putting a whole lot of weight on that. After the game, got our Farm Bureau postgame show coming your way. Farm Bureau Insurance here in Columbia County recognizes the Player of the Week each Tuesday by presenting the player a collectible football for his performance for the previous week's game. Check them out on Facebook at Columbia County Farm Bureau. At Columbia County Farm Bureau. The little at sign, Columbia County Farm Bureau. A little A with a circle around it.
3rd and 7.
15-3, Crossett leads. Third down, about 7 for the Panthers. Blanchard's back to pass. He's in trouble. Chased out of the pocket. Rolls out right side, keeping it. And he is going to be dropped, looks like for a loss, as he tried to escape to the right side. Spot the football at the 21-yard line. So they lose 2 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 9 for the Panthers. So on their first possession of the second half, nothing doing for the Panthers, and they're going to have to punt it away. They had a penalty, delay game penalty, and a fumbled snap, and just not able to get anything going.
Yeah, same mistakes we saw in the first half. Yeah. Encapsulated right there on that one drive. and they've got to find a way to correct those problems.
So the Eagles looks like going to get good field position. Jay Todd gets his punt away, end over end. It bounces near side at the 45-yard line and gets a little positive roll before going out of bounds on the near side. Walking the sideline, they'll rule it out of bounds at the 38-yard line of the Crossett Eagles. So 41 yards without a return. That's not bad. So that's where the Eagles will start this drive.
Crossett starting, like you said, in good field position near midfield. And, another touchdown by Crossett. And it's going to be, it's going to be a very difficult to imagine Magnolia coming back from a 3-score deficit.
Defense needs to step up here. Eagles shotgun, Tyreek Jones, one back to his left. Bring a man in motion, a fumbled snap there, but it bounced right back up to him. He got a good dribble there. It came right back up to him, but then by that time the Panthers were there, and Tyreek goes down, so a loss back to the 31-yard line, a 7-yard loss on the fumbled snap.
The difference in the fumbled snaps for Crossett and Magnolia's under center, and so they're only losing maybe a yard. Crossett, they're in the shotgun every time. They're 5-6 yards deep, and that time, like you said, they lost 7 yards.
So 2nd and 17 here for the Eagles. Split backs. Jones out of the shotgun. And he hands off as they try to run to the near side. Handed off to Jackson Moore, who was the tailback to the left of the quarterback. Jones trying to run right, and boy, the Panthers all over that one, able to drop him for a loss back at the 24-yard line. That's another 7-yard loss. So, like you said, out of the shotgun, and if you can't get anything moving forward, well, you're gonna have a big loss, and a couple of big losses there for the Eagles. That's the way the first half started. Magnolia defense was all over them early. 5 wide for the Eagles. Jones out of the shotgun. 9 minutes to play, third quarter. Quarterback draw. He starts left, now comes back right. Sees some green over to the near side and forced out of bounds shy of the 35-yard line. Yeah, I thought that was a late hit, but apparently he was still in bounds because had an official right there on the spot. Had a couple of them, actually.
It looked like the near official was reaching for his flag and couldn't get it. I don't know if he changed his mind, but it certainly looked like his hand went for the
10 yards there. Flag. 10 yards on the carry for the quarterback. 4th down now and 14 for the Eagles. So they're lined up to go for it. Let's see if they're going to punt it away. Panthers send 2 guys back. Jones is pointing the quarterback as he's looking to the Crossett sideline.
I'd be amazed if they went for it here.
They're going to use a timeout. The Eagles are going to talk about this. I think the coach wanted him to punt, but Tyreek says, "Look, we can run a play."
Look at all that field ahead of us.
So they're going to call a timeout. 4th and 14 for the Crossett Eagles from their 34-yard line. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
And we're back with breaking news. The new Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an improved taste and 0 calories, make sure... Jim.
Ooh, yes, this tastes like the best Coke ever to me.
We're on the air.
I need to try it first.
With 0 sugar and now even more delicious, is the new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself. Well, now the Eagles line up in punt formation. Denzel Watkins is their punter. Panthers again will have 2 back.
Dan, when you're up this much, you don't want to give the other team great field position. Got a punt here.
Punt is away. It's going to bounce short, and it's touched by a Panther who tried to jump over top of it. It hit him in the leg, and it looks like the Panthers did get possession of the football. That was close, though. The Eagles came close to coming up with that football there.
Kadarius Williams unable to get away from the ball, but alertly jumped on it as soon as he felt it hit his ankle. And Crossett was right there ready to pounce.
So the Panthers will have the football at their 36-yard line. Yeah, that was just about a disaster there. But 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Let's see if this second possession will bring about some more positive results. Panthers 2 receivers to the left side of the field. From their 36, 1st and 10. From the flex bone formation, Curry in motion, right slot, takes the toss, running left. Tried to spin off of a tackler, but there are more Eagles there. He's going to be dropped for a loss back at the 34-yard line. 2-yard loss. They're going to spot it at the 35, so we'll just say 1-yard loss. Nope, they changed their mind. Put it back at the 34, 2-yard loss. Second down, 12. Sorry about that.
Well, again, we talked about this in the first half. It's difficult to run that play against a team with as much speed as Crossett has. They're waiting at the corners every time Magnolia tries to run the sweep.
Curry's the right slot. Carey is the left slot. Curry in motion from the right slot. Go to the fullback, D-Ray. D-Ray over the left side, just left of center. Angles left and tackled around the 38-yard line. Giving 4 yards there. Still 3rd and long coming up here for the Panthers, 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, the running plays that Magnolia has run up the middle and between the tackles, that's where they found their success tonight.
How many times have the Panthers thrown the ball? Carey, the left slot, comes in motion. Back to D-Ray, the right slot, around off the right tackle. He should have a first down as his momentum after he was hit carried him forward. He's going to make it all the way to the 48-yard line. Actually, about a 10-yard carry there for D-Ray for the Panther first down.
Magnolia passed the ball 7 times in the first half, completed 3. Okay. How many yards on that?
10. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Pulled it back from the fullback and then tossed it to the right side. Had a loose football on the ground. Was picked up by Curry, and Curry able to get positive yardage out of it because that was would have been a forward toss there. That was it was a.
Curry picks up
ends up picking up 5 yards. Curry somehow got 5 yards out of that.
I'm going to date myself here by saying that play reminds me of the old Oakland Raider play where they fumbled the ball and kind of fumbled it forwards into the end zone. Fumble-rooski, where they kind of dribbled it along the ground. That time Curry able to pick up some positive yards as the ball still rolling along with him on the ground.
That doesn't always happen with that football. That football is not round, and you never know how it's going to bounce. 2nd down and 5. Curry in motion. Blanchard, the quarterback, keeps. He took 1 step back and then came just to the left of center and picked up yardage to the 45. That'll be 2 yards for Blanchard. 3rd and 3 coming up here for the Panthers. Who's going to be our People's Bank player of the game? Listen in after the game to find out. Hopefully, it will be some heroics yet to come for the Magnolia Panthers.
Still a lot of time, and there is yardage to be had between the tackles like Magnolia is doing right now. The question is there enough time, and can they be patient enough?
Carey, the left slot, comes in motion. Blanchard faked the handoff. He's got the first down as he's across the 40 and down to about the 36, 35. Let's see where they spot that thing. Looks like right on the 35, so 10 yards there for Blanchard.
So this drive kind of picking up some steam as they're moving along, and right now the Panthers on the move and getting close to scoring.
Maybe wearing these Eagles down a little bit. 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Eagle 35. Clock runs, 6:15 to play 3rd quarter. Back to the fullback they go, looking for a hole on the left side. It just did not develop for the Panther fullback, Amari Roach. Number 8. Amari just added to the roster this week. I think Amari's a sophomore, isn't he? I think I wrote it on the roster here. Yeah, he's a sophomore. 2nd down. They only give him a yard. It's on the 34, so a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Bring Curry in motion. Going back to the fullback. Got a scrum moving forward. Get down inside the 30-yard line, down around the 29 or 28. See where they're going to mark him down. That was D-Ray back in there at fullback. To the 29 where they'll spot it. So 5 yards for D-Ray. That'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Panthers. Clock's running. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Panthers need some points out of this drive, preferably a touchdown. Trailing by 15-3. Another running play. That's D-Ray once again. 4 yards to the 25. That should be a first down. That will move the chains. Because you know they ain't going to measure. Actually, I think if they had measured, that might have been a hair short.
I think they were about an inch or two short that time.
So it's 1st and 10 Panthers at the 25-yard line. I'm glad they didn't. It's like horseshoes. If you get it close, you get the first down. One receiver to either side. Blanchard wants to throw. He looks at almost a heck of a catch, and well covered was Devontae Dennis. And Blanchard threw it about the only place that Dennis could get it, but nobody else could. And Dennis dove for it, but couldn't come up with it as he was running a post route from the left side.
Yeah, dove for it, just couldn't get his hands on it. That would have been either in the end zone or just short. Would have certainly set Magnolia up for a score.
So it's 2nd and 10 for the Panthers at the 25 of the Eagles. 4:28, third quarter. Blanchard's going to keep it. That's just a quarterback keeper all the way as he tries to get around the left end. Picked up about 3, looks like, to the 22-yard line. 3rd and 7 coming up here for the Panthers.
3rd and 7.
Clock continues to run, coming up on 4 minutes in the third quarter. Panthers running a lot of time on this drive. You got to come out of it with some points. Curry comes in motion from the right slot, going back to D-Ray, the fullback. Off tackle left side, down around to the 20. Only going to be about 2. D-Ray thought he was slow to get up. He kind of rolled away. I think he was just waiting until people got off top of him. He's going to come out. He's banged up. He's coming out of the game. So they're going to bring Ryder Jackson in at the fullback position. Also, Abear's coming in at one of the slots. D-Ray needs a minute. He's coming. He's got his helmet off, walking behind his bench, and he's going to come back here and maybe have a seat on the bench. He will. D-Ray needs a break. Quarterback Blanchard keeps trying to get around the left end. He just moved down the line to the left side, just could not find an opening, and tackled. If he got anything, it wasn't more than a yard.
Yeah, very short yardage that time. As Crossett doing a nice job stringing out the play and not letting Blanchard turn the corner.
Yeah, they did mark a yard to the 19, or actually, that's more than that. It's 3 actually to the 19, but still. Ball goes over to the Crossett Eagles on down. So Crossett takes over at their 19-yard line. 3:05 to play in the third quarter. So Panthers are turned away for the second time in this third quarter. 2 possessions.
Well, that's a tough one that time, Dan. Magnolia had a nice long drive. Took some time off the clock, but moved the chains, got it down around the 20-yard line, but they're going to come up empty here. And now time will start to become a factor as we near the end of the third quarter.
Time is on the Eagles side. One back in the backfield. Jones fakes a handoff, now throws left side, caught by Jackson Moore. Moore is going to pick up enough yardage for a first down as he gets it out around the 30-yard line before being brought down. They may spot it just shy of there. It'll be at the 29, so that'll still be 10 yards. It will be a first down for the Crossett Eagles to the 29 of the Eagles. Clock continues to run. 2:35, third quarter. One back set. Out of the shotgun, Jones. Jones hands off to Pascal. Pascal down at the 30-yard line. Only going to pick up about a yard there to the 30. The carry from Pascal.
Dan, that time that was a direct snap to Pascal as they tried a little bit of almost a wildcat play that time, but didn't really result in much. A yard, maybe
two. Yeah, 2. They got it at the 31.
Certainly not much, but does keep the clock running.
Still 15-3 Crossett. Yeah, in this third quarter, there's not much left of it. Down to 1:45 in the third quarter. Panthers still down 15-3. 3 receivers out right, 2 to the left, so 5 wide for the Eagles. Jones throws off left side, a screen over there, and Panthers are all over that. They may lose yardage on that play. The pass was complete to Jackson Moore, but the Panthers right on top of it and able to make the tackle over there. So it brings up 3rd down and 10. They do lose yardage back to the 30, 29.
problem is the clock continues to run.
2-yard loss. 1 minute, 10 seconds, and they're running time off of that play clock. 3 receivers left, 1 right, 1 back to the right of the quarterback, Jones. Jones throws it off to Pascal out of the backfield to the left side. He runs, and he gets just enough beyond the first down marker before being forced out. Picks up the first down right at the first down marker, so they'll move the chains. It'll be a first down to the 39-yard line, a 10-yard gain. A little pass play over to the left side.
Does go out of bounds, so that stops the clock momentarily at least.
They line up, and snap it quickly, and Jones, the quarterback, will keep it running straight ahead. It was grabbed from behind and brought down by Demarion Wesson.
I didn't think he had that much, but he picks up maybe 5 yards.
Where's he got the? They spotted at the 44-yard. I don't think he got that much either. 4 yards on the carry.
Second and 5.
Or 5, because it was at the 39, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Yeah, second and 5, so second down and 5 for the Eagles. 18 seconds left, third quarter. Fake to Pascal, throws near side, hits Jackson Moore, make 1 miss. Now trying to spin off of another and dragging that defender. I don't think he quite got to the first down marker, but Jackson Moore, he got a little muscle there.
I think they're going to
give him the first down. They'll move the chains.
And that's
to the 49-yard line, so 5 yards on the pass play. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. 15-3 Crossett. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Magnolia 3.
Bailey.
Hey DQ fans, is there any better way to bring people together this season than delicious Blizzard treats from DQ with the new Fall Blizzard Treat Menu? There's a little something for everyone and a lot of fall flavor in every treat with flavors like new pecan pie, returning pumpkin pie, Reese's Pieces cookie dough, sea salt toffee fudge, Oreo mocha, choco dipped strawberry, and Royal Ultimate Choco Brownie. This may be the greatest Fall Blizzard treat lineup ever. Only way to find out is try it for yourself today at DQ. Happy taste good.
What do you think of when you hear Jim Golden Ford Lincoln? What comes to mind? Hi, Jim Golden here with Jim Golden Ford Lincoln in Camden. Do you think about our large state-of-the-art service department? Do you think about our huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, or that we have the best prices in South Arkansas? Do you think of our 5-star service after the sale? Most importantly, do you think of trust, honesty, and integrity? We sure hope so. We know the dealer makes a difference. Come by Jim Golden Ford Lincoln in Camden and let us prove it to you.
Who is going to be our People's Bank Player of the Game? People's Bank lobby is open at the main branch on Jackson Street and the Lakewood Banking Center on the Highway 7982 bypass. Stop in Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, Fridays 8 to 5:30. People's Bank also has Saturday drive-through banking, 8 to 1 at the main branch and at the Golden Oaks branch in Waldo. People's Bank, member FDIC. Really get us a legal ID on that next break, please. Or Spencer, whoever. First and 10 from the 49 for the Eagles. Jones rolls out right side. He's throwing it deep, hoping his receiver, his intended receiver, Dwayne Ashford, can run under it. But good coverage by the Panthers. I think Abear had a better shot at that one than the receiver Ashford did. But neither one of them was going to catch up to it.
Looked like Jones just throwing it away. But, Dan, here's the incredible part. That's the first incomplete pass tonight by Jones.
Is that his first pass of the second half?
No, that's his fifth pass.
Fifth? Okay. Well, yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, he was 6 for 6 in the first half, right? So,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's 10 for 11 now, is that right?
10 for 11, yes.
15-3, Crossett leads, 11:52 to play in the game. Panthers scored first, but haven't scored since. Jones fakes the handoff, keeps, runs over the right side, down inside the 45, now inside the 40 before being brought down, and that'll be another first down for the Crossett Eagles as he got down to the 39, picked up 12 yards on the carry. That Tyreek Jones is a handful.
He is. I mean, you gotta honor the run. You gotta honor his arm. As you can tell, he was 10 of 10 completed his first 10 passes, so he's a very talented young man.
1st and 10. Split backs. Jones fakes. Now he runs to the left side, and there's a lot of green grass over there. And Panthers recover, but still he's able to fight his way through a couple of tackles to the 32-yard line. So it didn't look like much there, but he was able to pick up some positive yardage.
You know, Jones cut that back inside. Looked like he had a lot of room to the outside. I think he could have picked up another 5 or 10 yards if he kept coming toward the sideline, but maybe he wanted to make sure he stayed in bounds. I'm not sure what he was thinking that time.
Down to the 32. So how many yards was that?
About 7 yards.
About 7, time. Yeah. From the shotgun, Jones, one back this time. And he'll hand it off to him. Pascal, he almost got hit. And now the ball does come loose. So it looked like a missed tackle, but Biddle apparently got a hand on that football and got it loose when Biddle hit him in the backfield. And the Panthers recover the football at the 32-yard line.
That's the big play that Magnolia has needed. Hopefully that will give them some energy here late in the contest, trailing 15-3. Magnolia's got to score some points. We talked earlier that they had time to put together these long kind of time-consuming drives. They may not have time for 2 long drives here. They need a couple of big plays.
Not 100% sure Biddle. It looked like Biddle because Biddle looked like he had a piece of him, so he looked like maybe reaching for the ball and able to just knock it loose.
I think he got hit first and kind of loosened the ball, and somebody else got a hand in there and pulled it out.
Curry comes in motion from the right slot. Little juggle on the snap. Throws it up near side and out of bounds, trying to hit a receiver for the Panthers there. And again, a little trouble with the snap there for the Panthers. That was Colby Garland, the receiver, running up the near sideline.
Haven't seen him tonight, and really looking forward to seeing him play basketball this year. It's going to be a fun basketball season looking ahead.
How tall's Colby? Colby's about what? 6'1",
6'1", yeah, somewhere in there.
Depending on who's measuring, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Coaches sometimes measure a little long. Blanchard, another fumbled snap. They had problems with it, holding onto the football, and the Panthers able to recover. Looks like lost a yard back to the 31.
Loss on the play.
So
third and 11.
Yeah, 3rd and 11 here for the Panthers from their own 31-yard line. Well, it's got to be frustrating. The Panthers, for the coaches, just watch what this is a good Crossett Eagle team, but Panthers are just not able to get a whole lot going.
I've seen Crossett a few times over the last few years. This is by far the best team I've seen from them.
Blanchard back to pass. He throws near side as he tried to hit from his left slot. Carey coming out, he did a little crossing pattern here, just couldn't quite catch up with the pass, and it's incomplete. So it's 4th and 11 here for the Panthers from their 31-yard line, and they're going to bring on their punter, J. Todd Baker. That's deep in your own territory. You're getting late in the game. You trail 15-3, but still. Panthers bringing on a player late, and flags fly as he was not set. He actually was running through the Crossett side of the line of scrimmage, and Panthers are going to back up 5 on an infraction there. The Eagles brought the return man on. I think the receivers might have been a man short too, but anyway, that backs them up 5, back to the 26. So it's 4th down and about 16 for the Panthers. J. Todd gets his punt away to the near sideline, and that'll take a Crossett bounce as it hit around the 44, 45-yard line of the Eagles and then bounced back the other way, kicked back for about 4 yards to the 49-yard line. So the Eagles will have good field position at the 49, their own 49-yard line.
Well, more important than that, there's 9:43 left to play here in the 4th quarter. And, every play Crossett runs, they're taking time off the clock. And Magnolia trailing by 2 scores, 15-3 here. I'm not sure there's going to be time left for Magnolia to find a way to mount a comeback.
So 1st and 10. They're going to have to. They need another turnover. They need to force another turnover, and they need to do it quickly.
They need a turnover that allows them to scoop it up and either score or at least pick up some good yardage.
Yeah. So far, they have had a hard time getting any offense generated against these Eagles. Jones from the shotgun for the Eagles. One back, trips to the right side. That's the short side of the field. One out to the wide side to the left. Jones fakes, now rolls out to the right side. Now he throws on the run. Downfield, that is picked off. Back around the 20-yard line. The Panthers, well, there's the quick turnover. Was it Abear that?
I could not tell the number.
45 on there. Okay, I knew that there was two guys that were congratulated. It was either him or Kadarius Williams. It was Kadarius Williams with the interception back around the 20-yard line. So quick interception there, and the Panthers are back in business. They got 80 yards to go for a score, but they got the football back.
That's the important thing, and they can control the clock since they have the ball, so they can avoid letting Crossett take a lot of time off here. But Magnolia needs to find some big plays here.
There's a toss to Carey. The play the play was blown dead, fortunately, because that was the hard toss, and it went off the hands of Carey, and that ball was going to be on the ground there. So that may be a good 5-yard penalty there for the Panthers.
Well, that's actually against Crossett. That's an offsides against the Eagles.
Oh, thank you very much. So that's even better.
Big mistake by Crossett.
Yeah,
keeps the clock stopped with 9:30.
Yeah, because Crossett would have had a chance to come up with that football. That was that thing was thrown hard off the hands of Carey. So it's going to be 1st and 5 for the Panthers at their own 25-yard line. One wide left, one wide right for Magnolia. And running straight ahead, not much doing there for the Panthers. D-Ray on the carry for Magnolia.
He's going to be down at the 28-yard line.
28, 3 yards.
Going to make it 2nd and 3.
3 yards to go for a first down for the Panthers. So it was only a 2-yard carry, but
Crossett, I'm sure, very content to let Magnolia run it at this rate, 2 or 3 yards a carry.
Hand off out across the 30 to the 31. That was Carey, I believe. Yeah, that's Bug. Kendrick Carey to the 21. Excuse me, the 31. Picked up 3 yards. That is a first down for Magnolia. 1st and 10 from their 31. 8:43 to play. We're in the fourth quarter, folks, and Panthers running out of time. Curry goes in motion. Now they're going to reset. Clock continues to run. Magnolia down by 12. This is where we were at halftime. Blanchard hands off to Curry. Ball comes loose. Got a pile up back at the 26-yard line, and Crossett comes up with the football. Panthers turn it over. A fake left slot came around. Fake there, then gave to Curry going back on a counter play. And Curry. I think that's Curry slow to. Yeah, that's Curry slow to get up. He tried to get that ball himself, and he limps off of the field. So a fumble turned over to Crossett. It'll be Crossett football at the Magnolia 24-yard line, and well, they can put the nail in the coffin if they can put it in the end zone.
Yeah, and if you're Crossett, I don't know why you do anything other than just run the ball here and take 2 or 3 minutes off, at least 2 or 3 minutes. And if you can put some points on the board along with it, yeah, that would be the end of this one.
Split backs, 2 receivers right, 1 left for the Eagles. Tyreek Jones hands it off to Jackson Moore, the running back to his left. Straight ahead to about the 21-yard line, about a 3-yard carry.
3-yard gain, 2nd
and 7 coming up here for the Eagles. And you're right, that's what they want to do is just run time off the clock. Devin Carter coming off the field. Looks like he's favoring his left arm.
And Dan, about, 15 seconds ran off the clock before the play clock even started. So Crossett, they can take a whole bunch of time off if they can do that. They snapped it with a lot of time left.
Against split backs. And the quarterback fakes to one, fakes to the other running back. Tyreek Jones keeps it. Can't bring him down. He is just weaving his way through heavy traffic up the middle. Gets it inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. So that'll be a first down for the Crossett Eagles. They pick up 7 yards on that carry from Tyreek Jones. Clock continues to run. 7:25 to play in the game. After the game, got our Farm Bureau post-game show. Talk to your local Farm Bureau insurance agents. Mike Jones, Steven Zorsch, Jeff Hansen, and Brett Blair for all of your insurance needs. Now one back set. Twins right and left. Got a whistle. False start against the Eagles. Backs them up 5 yards. Back to the 19.
That'll make it first and 15.
We'll also, after the game, we'll name our People's Bank player of the game. Bank on the go with People's Bank's mobile banking app. Check balances, deposit checks, view transactions, transfer money, pay bills, find the nearest branch, and more. Bank wherever you are with your local bank. People's Bank, member FDIC. First down 15 for the Eagles. Clock continues to run. 6:50 left. And a fake handoff to the lone back, and the quarterback keeps. Jones down around the 15-yard line.
Jones again on the keeper.
He carries, picked up about 4 or 5. The 4 to the 15.
Clock moving under 6.5 to go here. As the Eagles.
Second about 12 here for the Eagles.
12 for the Eagles.
Ball just shy of the 15-yard line. Eagles send 2 left, 2 receivers left. Low snap, handoff Pascal. Pascal over the right side, down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line.
15 to the 14-yard line.
2 yards. Third down, 10 coming up for the Eagles.
Tyreek Jones
actually inside the 10 to the 9.
Almost very close that time to his knee going down with the ball as he tried to scoop up that low snap.
5 minutes, 40 seconds remain in this game. Ball at the 14. Eagles, third down and 10. Back to split backs. And he hands it off to Moore. Jackson Moore. Sweep right. He is grabbed onto over there. Short gain. That'll bring up fourth down, 4th and long here for the Crossett Eagles. 4th and about 9. He only got about a yard or 2 there. Really just 1 to the 13-yard line. Eagles are going to go for it on 4th down here. They're looking like it, looking back over to their sideline. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in the game. They got an opportunity to run some more clock. Inside 10 on the play clock. They may let it wind down and call a timeout here.
I think that's exactly what they plan to do.
They are down to 3, 2, 1, and now a timeout taken by the Eagles. So 4:44 to play with Crossett up 15-3. This is Panther football on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Have you been looking online for a great deal on a mortgage for a new home purchase or a refinance? People's Bank offers great rates on mortgage loans, and we make the process easy by being with you every step of the way. Your hometown bank is here to help, and we're an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
You'll fall in love with the new fall arrivals at Jennifer's on the Magnolia Square. Jennifer's has great new lightweight tops from John Mark, soft fabrics, and cute prints. Also, check out Jennifer's new selection of Blowfish tennis shoes. And watch Jennifer's Facebook page for fun new videos. Good luck to the Panthers and Mule Riders this week. Jennifer's is behind you all the way. And all you fans, for your game day outfits, stop in at Jennifer's on the south side of the Magnolia Square. So the Eagles will line up and go for it on 4th and about 9 here for the Crossett Eagles at the 13-yard line of the Magnolia Panthers. Tyreek Jones, quarterback out of the shotgun, with Pascal, the running back, to his right. What a flag was flying. Somebody threw a ball up in the air on the far sideline. Jones drops back. Now he's going to run it himself up the middle. He is hit and able to keep getting forward progress, but not enough. He's going to be tackled just outside the 10-yard line, down to about the 11. So only about really 2 yards for Tyreek Jones, and the Panthers will take over on downs. But the Panthers find themselves 12 points down, so it's a 2-score game and there's only 4:36 on the clock. That doesn't lend itself well to an option attack. So let's see what the Panthers do here offensively. Got one wide to either side. Blanchard up under center. Out of their flex bone attack, left slot back in motion. Blanchard pitches over to the right side. That is Curry running that's Carey running to the near side, and Carey out across the 25-yard line. He picks up the first down. Going to spot it right at the 25. That's right at what, 10, 11 yards? I didn't have my
14.
wheel set. Sorry,
Set it
14. Okay,
yards,
works for
on
me.
The 11.
Works for me. Yeah, you're
first
correct.
carry tonight
To the 25. 1st and 10 for the Panthers from their own 25-yard line. Blanchard back to pass, chased out of the pocket, comes out to the right side. He's running it over to the sideline, gets out of bounds. It's good positive yardage, though. He picked up about 7 to the 32.
7-yard gain. That'll bring up
2nd down, 3 coming up here for the Panthers. Coming up on 4 minutes to play. 4:04 on the clock. That stopped the clock as he got out of bounds. Panthers back up to the line of scrimmage from their 32-yard line. Pitch to the left side as Curry running that direction, but he has a defender, Denzel Watkins, who caught up from behind, brought him down. There's a flag that flies, though.
I'm not sure if that's going to be a face mask or if it's going to be a block, hands in the back, something like that on that far side.
So let's see what the referee has for us. Oh,
He's going to be holding against Magnolia.
Holding against the Panthers. So it's going to back the Panthers up. 3:57 left. Should be back around the 22-yard line.
Panthers, Dan, with just 3 penalties here in the second half for 20 yards. They have cut the penalties in half at least, but still hard to overcome plays like that.
3:57 on the clock from their 22-yard line. 2nd down and 12 for the Panthers. There's a pitch to Carey, running to the right side on the option. He's out across the 30, tackled around the 33-yard line.
34-yard line.
So Carey, spotted at the 34. So I got 12 yards, but it's got to be 11 because he's a yard short. So 3rd down and 1 here for the Panthers. Did not get out of bounds. Clock still runs. 3:30 to play. Blanchard rolls, now turns. He's going to run it himself straight ahead. Picks up a 1st down. He's down inside the 25 around the, across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Picked up about 3 yards, Blanchard did. So that's a 1st down for the Panthers from their 37-yard line. Just need 2 scores, and you've only got just over 3 minutes left in the game. Option left side. There's a pitch to Curry. A little bit out in front of him, but able to come up with it. Spins off a tackler, stays on his feet, running to the left side, spun around again. Down and around the 45 or 46. I'm going to spot it right on the 45. So an 8-yard carry for Curry to the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 2 coming up here for Magnolia. 2 minutes, 58 seconds remain in this game. Second and 2, 2:58. Need 2 scores. Panthers line up. Bring Carey, the left slot in motion. Blanchard back to pass. Throws it over the middle. Ooh, Curry got open over the middle, but the pass a little high. Sails long. One thing, Curry's blessed with a lot of stuff, but height is not one of them. And that pass was too high, and he just could not pull it down.
I'm not sure if Blanchard wasn't bumped a little bit, hit a little bit as he released
He had
the
to throw
ball.
it. I think he had to throw it a little quickly there, too, yeah. 3rd and 2. Let's stop the clock with 2:54 to play. Panthers trail 15-3. Give to the fullback. Hard tackle there as Darrell Williams comes down hard at the 48-yard line. Picked up 3 yards. That'll be a Panther 1st down.
Magnolia at their own 48.
And the clock continues to roll at the 2:45 mark. Panthers scored first in this game, a field goal. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, but have not scored since. Carey in motion left slot. Blanchard back to pass. Blanchard steps up into the pocket, and now he's going to be smothered and dropped. Let's see where they're going to spot him. They're going to spot him down back. I think they blew it dead back around the 45. Yeah. Got to be a 3-yard loss on the play. Back to the 45, and now second down 13 coming up here for Magnolia. Yeah, those sacks, especially when time ain't on your side, you can't afford sacks. Second 13 for the Panthers. Under 2 minutes to play. Run option left side. Blanchard keeps. He's across the 50 into Crossett territory to the 48-yard line. A 7-yard carry for Dalen Blanchard. Need a big play. Need a big play and an onside kick and another big play.
Yeah, that about sums it up right here for the Panthers.
Yeah, we've only got a minute and a half left in this one. Clock continues to run. Panthers down by 12. Blanchard with D-Ray behind him. Blanchard back to pass. He throws near side, and that ball again, that pass sailing high. Trying to hit Curry on the near side, and defender there as well, and it really sailed over both of their heads. So pass incomplete, and it's fourth down, 4th and 6. Last gasp here for the Panthers at the 48 of Crossett. 1:16 left. Realistically, you need a touchdown here to have a chance. 48-yard touchdown play. Curry in motion. Blanchard back to pass. He is hit. He is dropped. A sack. Brandon Mayweather got there. Another Eagle hit him, and then Mayweather finished him off, and Blanchard is slow to get up. He has taken a beating here tonight. This Crossett Eagle bunch, they're going to win a lot of games this year.
They are. They play in that 8-4A where Warren is, the Lumberjacks, perennial power. But, after that, you got Star City. You've got, I'm trying to think who else is over there. Lakeview used to be where.
I don't know. I tell you, when you play in different conferences as the year goes on, it's hard to keep track of all of it.
It is hard to keep of them, yeah. But Crossett came in very talented, as you can tell, the quarterback especially. He has really shown something tonight, Tyreek Jones. But I think I was most impressed with their defensive backs, their secondary. They were so quick. And then the quickness Crossett showed to the outside corners. Magnolia never able to turn corners.
I thought he was going to take a knee, but he's not. He's going to hand off to Jackson Moore, who was lined up in tight on the left side on an end around to the left side, kind of a sweep right, and picks up good yardage, about 9 yards. Oh, it is. No, it's going to be 10. It's going to be a first down. 10-yard carry for Jackson Moore to the 37-yard line of the Panthers. 54 seconds to play in the game. Stop the clock to move the chains. Now they'll start it again. Eagles obviously do not have to score. Last score in this game came with 6:55 in the second quarter. Crossett scored late in the first quarter with a touchdown, and again at the 6:55 mark of the second quarter. They will take a knee there. The Eagles will, and they will not have to. No, they have to snap it one more time. Took a knee, and the Eagles. There's about a couple of seconds differential between the play clock and the game clock. That backed them up to the 45. And they'll snap it one more time. 15 on the clock, and there is the knee, and that will bring this one to an end. Final score here tonight. The Crossett Eagles winners over the Magnolia Panthers. 15-3 is the final. 15-3 Magnolia. We've got our Farm Bureau postgame show coming up for you right here on Magnolia's Country 99.1.
Gentlemen, thank you for coming out.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the experienced team at Southern Caregivers provides expert care to you and your loved ones. Southern Caregivers also provides needed support for seniors, allowing them to remain in the comfort of their own home and maintain their independence. Nurturing and caring companions can be matched to meet emotional, spiritual, and physical needs of the individuals they care for. Call 501-463-9990 today and speak with one of our professionals, or visit southerncaregiversar.com.
Your locally owned and operated Domino's is open. Domino's is open for carry-out at the drive-thru and delivery. Domino's has contactless options for delivery as well as carry-out. Call Domino's in Magnolia at 870-234-4141 or order online at Domino's.com. Domino's is open 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 10:30 to midnight Friday and Saturday. Domino's on East Main in Magnolia. Thank you for shopping all local businesses.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
For a free personal protection review, contact Shelter Insurance Agent Gary Donfera.
Wilson Beard and Pharmacy has proudly been serving the Magnolia community for 7 years.
The J-Row Photo Senior Experience is like no other. Come join me for your entire senior year as we have unique group shoots, unmatched solo sessions, and look, when I tell you it's throughout the whole year, it is all year long. I want to give a quick shout out to our current J-Row Photo 2022 model crew. We have some unbelievable shoots planned throughout the year. Trust me, there's way more to come. And as you can see, the 2022 team is off to a great start. 2022 seniors, there's still room for more. Who's next? We're already booking for J-Row Photo 2023. So follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok at J-Row Photo and shoot me a message for more info. Sports teams, if you need something that sets you apart from the rest, holler at me. I have a team and individual program that will make your team look amazing. Holler at me if I can do anything to help.